Right now, we should be live. Yeah! They try to shut your boy down today, man. Ladies and gentlemen, it feel good to be back. We're back like that. Green hams and Sam I am, whatever you want to call it. Let's go. Let me scroll up, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I should be clicking in right now. Ooh, yeah, live in HD. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, good afternoon. Let me fix my hat. You guys can see me so I can see you. Listen, Ray, Paul G, Double Luke, as you guys come in, you be so kind as hit the like button. Green eggs and ham, Sam I am. And before this show gets started, I'm going to ask everyone in here, before you hit the like button, is this what you want from me? And I'm sorry about the us being late, you know what I mean? But I was having some technical difficulty. Parker had to pray for the stream. Now we live. Man, shout out, like I said. Hey, do me a favor, good brother Moss.
Yes, sir.
Listen, man, help me play an ad.
I know you got one good eye like Deathstroke, man. So I'm gonna hook you up.
Deathstroke, oh damn. Hold up 1 second.
Hold on. Oh shit, my shit fucking up now. I ain't pay my cable bill. Golly, I can't even pull up the stream.
Here you go. Let me see. Shout out to everybody why I, here you go. Tweet it out. Let me mute this up in the back. The like button. We're gonna have some fun in here today. Listen, here, ladies and gentlemen.
There we go. I'm gonna shout everybody out while we getting everything prepped.
Yeah.
You know my bro Z typed with one finger and shit.
He wasn't typing today because I already listen. Believe it or not, I was prepared. I already had the title of the show. I already had the backdrop. Streamlabs is bugging, but we here, man. We here through the grace of Parker. The grace of Parker, we here. Join us live on the Multiplayer Podcast.
We shout everybody out. As y'all come in, please hit that like button, man. We got about 60 people here. We got like 12 likes. Come on, man. We can do better than that. We got Wraith, Paul G, Double Luke, the homie Lay, The Cool 1985, 9 Star Games. What's up, homie? Jason H, Young Boy Gip, K the Barbarian. I speak English. What up? My neighbor's car. I'm that damn good. What's up? There's peace, D. Going hard 24/7. Yoshida. SS Nabajita. Yo. Who else we got? We got Outlaw 2120. Pumpkin Queen. Yo. King Reaper 74G. Spider-Man XZ. Sneaky Snake. Who else? We got Tip Diamond. What's up, Tip? Venom.
Tip.
AP the Shooter. What's up?
Yeah, that's my brother.
Tippity.
Tip. Look how frosty go.
Analog Circle Podcast.
Shout out to Analog Circle Podcast. You got a podcast?
Spider-Man.
You need it? Yeah. They got a podcast? Send me an invite. I'll pull up. I'll turn that motherfucker up. Send me an invite.
Sneaky Snake, Spider-Man, Javanal, Legion 11512, AJ Felton, and Styles NYC1. What's going on? Hit that like button, please, as y'all come in. Also, can you hit that share button? Let everybody know, you know what I'm saying, on social media that we are live.
Yes, sir. God is good all the time.
He's gonna get his ass.
I gave him a compliment. I said he good all the time, not some of the time. As you guys come in, like I said, hit the like button. If you have a Twitter account, Facebook account, share it out. Before we get, like I said, I am still tweeting it out. But as you guys come in, like I said, hit the like button as we shout you out. As more people you see, shout you out. But I want to also say thank you again to each and every last one of you guys that have been following me on my new journey, on my quest to become a motivational speaker, a Twitch streamer. You know what I mean? I appreciate it, man. You know, and like I said, I grind here. I gotta do the same thing there. You gotta crawl before you walk. And I'm committed. I'm gonna make it happen. We're gonna take this thing to the top. Shout out to those of you that have Amazon Prime that took the time to link your, Amazon owns Twitch. Even if you don't rock with it, some of you guys say, I don't even fuck with this, but I'm gonna do it for you. Like I said, this shit means the world to me. Amazon owns Twitch. You can link your accounts together. Speaking of most, you got my subscription? Did you get my subscription? You got it?
No, did you? Oh man,
Yeah,
you know what? I was testing all day. I appreciate it, good brother.
Yeah,
I
and that was $5 whole goddamn dollars. Look, so I subscribe to your channel, right? But anyway, but if you like I said, if you have Amazon Prime and stuff, you can subscribe for free. Shout out to you guys that did that. If you even drop one bit in my stream, I totally appreciate that. Now, like I said, while the room is still filling up, you see anybody new? I am
we got Rakudo Perez with the $2 holler already. He said, "Can I wear a FN shirt even though I'm white?" Hey, look, man, we know what y'all do.
Hey, listen, man. FN can stand for a lot of things, brother. You can wear what you want to wear, man. FN stands for a lot of things, brother. Fun with next gen. Listen. FN stands for fun with next gen. What the fuck is Parker talking about, bro?
Facts.
Whatever you want it to be, bro. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
That's a fact, man. You know what I mean? For real. Yeah, but you know what I mean? I got the link. Look, if you click on the Teespring, shout out to you guys. I bought a couple t-shirts. Again, I appreciate it, man. Shout out to my brother Peter Parker, who just became a member of the channel. Also, too, I want to say this. No, I'm saying a lot. For those of you that even that did really rock out and support the shows that we do, because there'll be a lot of cuss words, and I mean, I ain't gonna lie, and do so. You know what I mean? The AdSense, this is business that don't get paid for me. Just been supporting the show. Reach out to me, and if you joined the channel. I can see a lot of behind the scenes content, the places for the stuff that I put on Patreon, and also you guys that subscribe to me on Twitter that rock out and support. It's way me saying thank you. And I got 10 t-shirts that I'm painting. Well, I'm lying. I bought them tonight. I'm gonna send them out. You guys know who you are. And I get a fresh 10 next month. You know what I mean? My man, I only can do 300 a month. Pull my man a little means, but again, it's a way of me saying thank you. Those are not given to me. It's a way of getting me saying thank you for you guys to be rocking out and supporting me. But yeah, shout out to you. FN University, whatever. You get them all there. Actually, some of them I'm going to change the 3 because I don't like the 3 they're showing, but we got hoodie. If you click on those and go to the actual Teespring, we got hoodies, tights, socks, all types of shit. You know what I mean? Best damn pot, all the slogans, they're there. But yeah, I'm sorry. Actually, you got more people here to shout out?
Yeah, I got everybody. Let me see. We got Rakudo Perez. We also got the Cool 1985.
Hey, yo, bro, that name, man.
Hey, bro, that kills me, bro. Hey, I know that motherfucker got an effing shirt.
Yeah, he do.
He got it at the Grand Dragon party, bro.
Yeah, for real.
Who else we got? We got Yahiro Hanma. Hey, yo, Yahiro, did I finally drop a video to your liking, bro? It took a couple years, but I think that's the first video that I made that Yahiro liked. That's what's up. Who else we got? God of Gangs 100. G Rich 456, Orlando Soto, God of Games, Colonius King. Goddamn, where you been, man?
Colonius King, bro. He there all the time.
Okay.
King be sponsoring my dog shit up, motherfucking on Twitch, man. Be giving me these bounties, saying get best squad, best win. That's Killer King, man. Yo, he there. I got to send some stuff.
Heath Stevens in here too, man. Heath Stevens, man. You need to come up with some shit, man. You got a gift, bro. I'm gonna work with you.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the King, one of my biggest, my spiritual and my financial advisor, man. Can't hold your brother down, man. When I was laid up and that motherfucker with bullets up in my ass. Pause. King like, yo, we need the video. I'm just checking you. So I said that nigga flick. Yo, I said to him, flick. This is me in my current state right now, brother. God, I put my flaws on Front Street, bro. This is where I'm at. Yeah. You ain't seen the video for a while. This is where I'm at right now, brother. Yeah. Dealing with this catheter right now, and it was very painful, man. Pause, man. Very painful.
Joe Henry, what's up, Joe Henry?
Hey, listen, Joe Henry. I need you next Wednesday, brother. I gave you a role in the Discord. I was trying to Expand Your Mind last night. The Rastafarian pastor. Next Wednesday, brother, just pull up, 9 o'clock. Bro, I need you. You're a permanent member of the show. I need somebody there to beat on. You know what I mean? The facts. Just pull up. If I didn't give you a role in the Discord, I will give you one. I might be lying. But yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, I was trying to do a show yesterday, and I refused to talk to Parker for an hour and a half by myself. Parker was there. Hey, Parker. Pardon me, Parker. I didn't know he was still here. But yeah, Parker was ready. I was ready. You know what I mean? But I don't know what the hell happened. But yeah, you know what I mean? Shout out to you guys. I'm actually still putting the link. But anyway, listen, as the room was filling in, we get a little small talk. Moss, I heard you did a video this morning. I didn't get the chance to catch. I saw half of it. But give us the premise of what's going on. I see my man. Creator face. So that's me.
Commodore guy. Yeah, Commodore guy.
Yeah, what's going on?
Man, look, man. We we've gotten to a point. Well, I saw a video by one of these YouTubers that said, "I'm tired of people defending games pretty much that I don't like." You know what I'm saying? Like, we're only supposed to talk about the shit that he likes.
Okay.
And being how I'm old as shit, you know, we all old as shit here. You know what I'm saying? We've been gaming longer than most of these motherfuckers been alive. Yeah. I just didn't appreciate the little young piece of shit telling me that I need to like. I can only talk about the shit that he likes. So I had.
Was it aimed at Ghost Recon?
So basically, you don't have a voice. That's what he's saying.
Exactly. I don't have a voice. I have to go see him. The mini-face God.
So what was it aimed at? Ghost Recon?
Right.
What was he slamming? What was he slamming? Ghost Recon?
He was slamming Ghost Recon, but he was just saying, like, anybody that has anything contrary to what he says is good, they need to shut the fuck up. That's basically what he was saying.
You know, I saw Monster's previous video, and I agree with him 100%. You get everything under the sun in that game. So people sitting here talking about microtransactions and it's pay to win. That is not true at all, Z. I promise you that.
Yeah.
I promise you that. All you got to do is take your ass to wherever the damn blueprint says it is, and the gun's going to be right there. You just got to
go fight the jungle. You know,
that too.
Go fight the jungle.
Okay.
Now, who acting like that?
I don't know. I'm going to take a look at my mic.
I think that might be Noah. Noah's listening to us in a hot tub and shit.
Oh, okay.
All
right. God is good. Oh, we got Trey here. Okay, we got Trey Parker. We got Moss. We got J-Dubs here. Okay, all right. So that, I didn't get the premise. I watched a little bit. Also, to shout you guys that they hang around for the premieres. Like I dropped the link to after the show. If you didn't see the lies and tells of D-Batch, aka King Janky, I advise you to go watch that. You know what I mean? It's probably some of the funniest shit that happens in the wild. You know what I mean? Like, that I put out on the channel. Like I said, you know what I mean? Cool, man. Actually, send this shit out. Get my boy Coop, please.
Coop made with the $5 holler. He says, "Coalition is trash. Y'all need to talk about that. Tell Noah and Post get their ass paws in here and explain why they suspended gamers." Oh shit! What the fuck they talking about,
bro? For quitters, I guess.
Oh.
So, yeah.
They suspending gamers. What are they talking? That happening? I don't know.
Oh well, yeah. Well, I seen someone showed me, tagged me in a tweet that I guess Hard 8 got a new account. That Coalition is trash. Here's the thing.
Oh yeah, that shit. Yeah. I saw Garrett respond to that.
I mean, I'm gonna be trash. No, I'm listening. I'm gonna keep it funky with you, and I gotta call a spade. You know, the Gears is, man. You know, it's online sometimes, bro. But that's with anything, man. You know, I'm not making excuses for it. You know what I mean? But there are some problems with the game. I love the fact that, again, that it's 60 frames. The campaign, it just feels smooth. And it's a lot smoother than the others. You know what I mean? So, but, you know, the way that, to me, the skill level wise, it seems like, fuck that. You want the truth? You want the truth?
Yeah, to tell us, come on, man. Stop bullshit.
Let me get looking in front of the camera.
Man, fuck the check from Phil, man. Tell us the truth.
You want the truth? All right, look, you see this motherfucking seat right here, right? You want the truth?
Yeah.
Gears ain't having many goddamn problems until they added PC. Is this what you want from me?
Never mind, Nick. Next subject, Nick.
That bitch was fine on 360.
I knew he was
fine.
Next subject.
When they added PC and all this mouse and keyboard, clickety, click, click, clickety, click, 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 go, clickety, click, click. That's when it became problems. When they added goddamn PC. Before then, that shit was cool.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Garrett, we got when we need you, bro.
PC motherfuckers ruin every goddamn
thing.
That's what
every fucking thing.
Motherfuckers fucking a wet dream, bro. That's what fucking problem, bro.
Call of Duty. Look at when we learned it was gonna be crossplay, we all jumped for the heavens with Call of Duty. Then they said, hey, it was gonna be PC. It was gonna be PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. I said, God damn.
Yeah, but here's the thing with that.
I was up in that motherfucker crying. Man,
listen, I'm gonna keep it funky, bro. I don't give a what niggas saying. If somebody got a mouse and keyboard, bro, I understand people good with controller. It's something that you can do. Now listen, I ain't claiming I got the sharpest goddamn tools in the shed.
Like a motherfucker too.
I'm not saying that I can motherfucking solve Chinese math without motherfucking notebook and pen. All right, I'm doing it in my head. That's not my claim to fame, right? But listen, I know, like I said, I'm a very sketchy, a nefarious individual that comes from a sketchy background. Follow what I'm saying, right? And of course, my integrity is always in question, right? But I don't lie about video games, right? When I'm saying that motherfuckers stopping and spinning around, on the dot. Man, I'm like, oh. So I'm like, they said, you know, you got, you know, because they said, you know, they're not going to allow a mouse and keyboard, you know, if they got a controller. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck. But here's the thing. If somebody's on your team, which you don't know, and if they're using a mouse and keyboard when it's crossplay, whether you know that person or not, they're going to allow other players in the game with mouse and keyboard. Well, you say there's a remedy to that. Turn off mouse and keyboard, turn off crossplay, but I want to play against other console gamers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they should, you know what I mean? They should have mouse lobbies, pause. Or if you don't care for playing with people against mouse, or people with PC, which you want to come, bring a goddamn controller. That is my issue. That is my gripe.
You should be able to filter. You should be able to filter that.
Or you can filter from the platform. They should have like a PC filter, a Switch filter. You know, they could break it down like that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But no,
I'm gonna tell you a secret too, bro.
Like either you can enable or disable. That's all they can
When
do.
you use a controller on a PC, the response of even the controller on the PC is a lot faster than on the console. Facts.
Okay, well, cool. I take it, but again, fuck it. You know what I mean? But shit, listen, man. Listen, fuck what everybody else talking about. I know I make some time. Now, fuck, I can play what I can play. Y'all be sending me out there in Battlefield, and sometimes I do my thing in Gears. I just don't play Gears as much anymore because of that PC shit. But hear me out, right? I don't have a problem with that. If somebody's better than me and they're owning me, I get it. And while I'll play it, good enough to get at it. But when you got a motherfucker literally have to like 4 times, I mean, I got the drop on him. Motherfucker spun around, like spun like.
They turn on your ass. Gotta break
I'm like, yo, how the fuck? Like that was a little more than you had to do a whole. You can Street Fighter. Oh, you can do a half circle. And I'm like, yo, literally the man, just character spent around in a circle. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
You said they were spinning like MJ on Smooth Criminal, huh?
Yeah, for real. Moonwalking out that bitch and saying, when you feeling your body, you feel your body. You know what I mean?
You ain't lying, bro. That shit is really a problem on that Call of Duty, bro.
Yeah, I know I ain't bugging.
I'm gonna put it like this though, because a mouse and keyboard don't make you better. But if you're good with the mouse and keyboard,
yeah,
you can't.
You're fucking deadly, bro.
It's a long day.
They're deadly, bro. Like, if you take somebody that's like really good to great with a mouse and keyboard, it's tough, bro. They like Z said, they can spin around. They can kill a whole street.
Yeah,
Kill the whole block, bro. Shoot the whole block up.
Then there's the eye tracking technology and shit too, man.
What you say, Trey?
The only tactic you can use is like getting the drop on them, bro, and they just they can't see you, bro. But if you 1v1 them, your chances of survival are very slim.
It's a wrap.
Also, I had an issue with motherfuckers. I was getting sniped from across the board with pistols, handguns. I'm like, yo, bro, what the fuck? It ain't that bad.
He was getting headshotted with rocks and shit.
Yeah, with a, like David slew Goliath with a slingshot. I'm like, yo, bro. I mean, I don't know. You know what I mean? But it is.
But get into the what is it? Why are they banning motherfuckers for a year, man? Is it?
They're quitting. Like, for what I read, they're quitting on Gears. I haven't seen anything that says anybody's cheating, but people that are quitting, like mid-match, I guess a rank match.
They get a whole year.
Well, they've been quitting on Gears since the day it came out. Now let me stop. I kid.
They rage quitting it now. They're getting banned for it.
Yeah, I think a year is too long, man. Like,
wait, no, that's some other shit right there. No, yeah, if you want to give a motherfucker 30 minutes in the hot seat,
yeah,
yeah.
Cool. But a year,
I think 30 minutes to an hour, bro. Niggas quit, because that's one thing I don't like either, bro. You trying to win this game and then your team quit on you, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, that I agree on. But shit, like you getting sitting here getting shit on by damn mouse and keyboard. Hell, and then you go give them a year just because they quit out of the damn game. Hell,
no. What about people who's having an internet connection? And
that too. They go fucking. They go kick them
in and it drops out. I mean,
see, I don't know what they use to determine who gets banned. I don't know if it's like a one-time thing or I don't know. But
they said in a tweet, and I'm gonna read McNeil J. Chris. They said in the tweet that if motherfuckers is doing it constantly, but what I've seen successfully done in other games is that they just severely penalize you, like as far as your score, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you know,
yeah, like you put on 2K.
If you're doing that, right, all they got to do is have you where you can't reconnect for a amount of time. You know, maybe you got to sit out. Maybe you got to sit out for an hour.
Points if you quit out of a rank match.
Yeah, Yeah, but yeah, they 20 years. That's like a little obsessive.
Yeah.
They about to kill it. They
But I
about to.
think that there's something wrong with the game, and by motherfuckers quitting is fucking up the algorithm or some shit. That's why they're being so severe about it. It don't make no sense otherwise. You need as many motherfuckers playing that game, whether they quit and they can't see, they throwing up hemorrhaging. You need as many motherfuckers playing that game as possible. So to ban a motherfucker for a year, I really think it is fucking up the system somehow.
Yeah, man. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Well, I think I'm see we got something in the chat. Hold on.
Yeah, let me get McNeil J. Chris with the $10 holler. He said, "Hey, yo, Gears trash. We know this, but y'all bought Brother K Mega out here talking about 45.6. Oh, hold on, it's on my phone. 45.6 million consoles is not a failure. This fuck dude was shuck and jive to the very end."
I put out a tweet this morning, man. And if you value your life, stay away from GRG. Don't get your news from GRG. Even like he tried to D-batch. I appreciate the savagery. He tried to turn that thing around. Said my man Meg out there bugging, right? Hold on 1 second.
I could tell clearly he ain't right in the head. Like, kids, stay in school. Otherwise, you'll have stupidity like this. Stay your asses in school. Don't do drugs.
He tried to turn around and say that both Microsoft and Sony had they both they both had failures this generation.
And then not only that, he gonna say, "Oh, I'm not talking about consoles. I'm talking about PS Now, PlayStation Vita." Motherfucker, get the hell on. Everybody only care about what's going on with the damn systems. Shit. Yeah. Services is one thing, the whole different thing.
Yeah. Oh, the thing. Oh, hold on. We got another one. Chris LJ. Chris, hold on. I got you right now. He said King Blood said he lose rank points when he win a game. Gears is trash, man. Y'all knock it off. Yeah, it's kind of, listen, bro. Listen, we hear my rant again? For those who just came in?
Mm-hmm.
Gears ain't had that many goddamn problems until they added PC. When that shit was on console, cool. You know what I mean? All this PC shit, bro. That's the issue. And I'm going to say this again. Is this what you want from me? You know what I mean? Hey, listen, what crap? Listen, y'all fuck with crap. Now, what crap say? He was enjoying Sea of Thieves until they live the PC gaming community, bro. Like, bro, you know, and listen, I know I hate this, like, you know, I'm a zealot.
So V,
yeah.
Let me call you out. So you mean when when Crap was at work and had the game running? While he was at work.
Oh man,
the PC crowd was killing his player.
Oh damn.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm just saying though, bro. Like, I don't know, man. Hey, bro, I don't seem like I come up like the PC zealot. You know what I mean? I just don't like cheating, man. You know, man, never really dog shit. This fight be mano a mano. With all these hacked items and all that dumb shit. Fight be mono, goddamn it, mono, man.
Shit, they ain't cheating. It's just the fact that fucking...
Bruh, listen.
Make them get a controller.
Here's the thing, right? Real talk, right? And I listen, for those that say you can't play Gears on a mouse and keyboard, I know two people that does it well. My man, Mike Walker from Bang Bang, he plays on a mouse and keyboard. He's really good at the game, you know what I mean? But here's the thing. Now, when you're behind in person, and bad enough it takes my slow ass to get behind, and I'm pulling the trigger, and they're, you know, I'm getting 25% hit damage or whatever the fuck the case may, hit me out. And then for that person to turn around to be able to shoot me, or if I'm pulling the trigger and nothing happen, and the person I'm playing just so happens to be on PC. Now listen here, I ain't the smartest man on the moon. Granted, I've never been to the moon, but goddamn, like there's an issue. They ain't had that many issues on the 360. And now that's my story, and I'm sticking to it, goddammit. You know what I mean? For real, man. You know? For real.
Did y'all get McNeil J. Chris in the chat?
What do you say? Read it again.
Okay, with the $5 holler. He said, King's Blood said he loses rank points when he win a game. Gears trash, man. Y'all knock it off. Laugh all loud.
No, it's a fun game.
He trying to get King's lingo down,
it's a fun game. If you, like I said, you know, I won't say like Gears is a quiet taste. It ain't for everybody. You got some motherfuckers that just play like shout out to my man Coop Man. He'll probably only will play the single player, you know what I mean? The story. But like I said, the multiplayer, it is an acquired taste. Like no one ever liked it. He got to playing, you know, got playing with your friend, and he likes it. But there are some issues, you know what I mean? But no, what makes it sad, it's crazy as hell. And I'm not saying that all games are not buggy, because that's just the nature of business. But when it comes to online, right? And you're known for being Microsoft and Xbox Live, it looks a little bad when your games, right? Like you would know that Gears was janky as hell online when it first launched, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And, you know what I mean? Or trying to even get into the match, you know what I mean? Waiting hours or whatever the case may be. that you know what I mean, like that right there in itself. Like this is what you.
I ain't gonna lie, Z. That happens to a lot of online games. Though. That's very common.
Listen, I'm not negating
Like-
that, but listen, but what I'm saying, when you're Xbox Live, supposedly you're supposed to be the creme de la creme. You got Azure. Me tell me, Microsoft got more data centers than goddamn Amazon and Google.
Facts.
I know that because I used to use that in my straw man argument when that's about they taking pony's head over with the hockey stick, bro. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it real,
but
ain't no.
I mean, I look at something like 2K is pretty large, like.
Bro.
And like day one, a lot of times, like when the game first releases,
I know that
entire weekend.
We out of day one, bro. We way past day one. And the thing about it too is
I don't have any issues.
Okay,
we got to keep it in consideration that Xbox, when it's doing its analytics and its measurements of how successful it is, they took away Xbox Live numbers out because they're more focused on cloud than they are Xbox Live. So I believe now they're pumping more resources in the cloud, taking away from Xbox Live for xCloud. So they don't care about Xbox Live no more. If you think about it, now they care about Game Pass. You don't need Xbox Live for PC Game Pass, right? So they don't give a fuck about Live no more. This is just the beginning, man. This is just the beginning.
Oh, look at my man right here. I think I see an insult hurl up my way, and I love it.
Oh, Jody LaFlame. LaFlame.
Yeah, shout out to him.
Z got shot IRL and blame it on mouse and keyboard.
I did, bro. Shit. I did, man. I did see mommy kissing Santa Claus. I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus.
Kissing Santa Claus.
Like for real though, man. Like that shouldn't go together, man. You know, I'm all about crossplay, but it's a little different, man. When you're playing shooters, man, and, you know, and competitively, man, it's like, bro, I'm already struggling, motherfucker. I can't see them blind as a goddamn bat, and these motherfuckers with these motherfucking aim bots and spinning around.
So what you saying is, not only do they pirate the game, but they cheat and they use a mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, hey, bro, you do. You know what I mean? But listen, now here's the thing, right? And I wanted to talk about this a little bit during the show. I'm gonna drop the free messaging app right now.
Yeah, let me get on that too. While you pull that out real quick, Carlos Fernandez with the $5. He said next gen 720 Coke man. Yeah, that's D-Batch.
Yeah.
Janky line tech fraud. Yeah, that's him. Oh shit, man.
And shout out Carlos Fernandez, man. And yo, he was there with us live when that shit viewed, man. Shout out everybody that was there doing the live thing for the lives and tells of D-Batch. Yeah, man. This is live on air and it's free. Here you go.
That's
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Moses, just do me a favor. You can right click and copy and just keep pasting it. Unless you already got one. I'm dropping it right now. Yeah,
I got you.
You know what I mean? But yeah, but I'm sorry, but we're just talking about like that's my issue. Like first, like I mean, I just want an even playing field. That's all that I ask. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, but you know, but here's the thing, right? Real talk, right? And shout out to those that game on PC, right? What even when these next generation consoles come out, right? And they'd be like, well, they can't outperform mine 30 core 2 rip. I already have a next generation console. I said, well, nobody's talking to you. This is between Microsoft, Sony, and if you want to throw in Nintendo in that motherfucker, because according to Baron, they got a hybrid powerhouse, right? Mm-hmm. Nobody gives a fuck about how much RAM you got, bro. What's your screensaver? Shit, I mean, like that's not, you know what I mean, like that, bro. They just be looking for a guy, like a peacock out that motherfucker. Whoa, looking for a fight. I already got the next generation consoles. If you ask me, no one asked you, bro. We're talking about consoles here, man. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you know what I mean? But I don't know what the fuck that be about, man. You know what I mean? But maybe I am looking a little too much in it. You know what I mean? Maybe is it to be biased, prejudiced?
Well, I hate to give away but it's like back in the day, Z. Remember we used to put our stereos together and shit. We used to buy the little slabs and shit. Yeah. That's what it is with the PC. So you're looking for peak performance and this and that, and it becomes more about placement of the PC and putting it together than it is actually sitting your ass in front of it and gaming most of the time. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I will say this: the next generation, because of the specs that we're gonna go over in a little bit.
Pass the bricks.
Hey, yo, that gap is closing. I'm not saying that they're gonna be running neck and neck or they're gonna be severely close, but that gap is closing to where people that were eyeballing the PC, they're gonna get enough out of these consoles to where they'll be like, okay, now I'm gonna just stick with console. You know what I'm saying?
Well, like I said, it's pissed them off, right? No, and when was like these consoles were anemic at the start, right? But if you take any PC, whatever card there is, with the same exact specs as an Xbox or a Pro, or maybe a little higher, just for shits and giggles, right? That console again would dance circles around that PC. Why? Because of optimization. You know what I mean? You know, just because you have a 2080 STL, whatever, games are not optimized or made just for that. Because again, you have 1,000 just different iterations on PC. Now, I'm not saying that PC games, you know, with a multi-plat, they don't look better. They don't look better. But that's why the exclusives are able to look so well and shine on consoles, because they can code directly for that. They know what's in each home, but it's not the same thing like I said it's on PC. And it's because you have a 19-thread core. All those cores are not used for gaming. You know what I mean? That's just the fact of the matter. You know what I mean? Should you have a PC? Absolutely. I'm not negating it. But me personally, it depends on your own preference. I'm not paying $12,000 to play multi-plats. That's just me. You know what I mean? So, you know, at the end of the goddamn day. But I'm not knocking those that do it. That's just my thing. You know what I mean? I'm a man.
I'm just telling you this, Lee.
Yeah.
That Ghost Recon, you think it look good on the X? That shit don't look nowhere as good as it do on PC.
Wait, hold on.
Tell him.
Wait, hold on. Wait,
Tell him.
hold on. Wait, I hear something ringing in my ear. Hold on.
He ain't trying that shit. I got some.
Cut that motherfucking mic off! Cut his goddamn mic off! What is he talking about? You trying to sell me on a religion, nigga? What is he talking about? Cut his motherfucking mic off! What is he talking about? He bugging the fuck out.
Is this what you want?
Fuck it. Yeah. Is this what you want from me? This one was some PC shit. What's wrong with him? What happened on him?
Oh shit, bro. You check the free messaging app, man. You probably got hit up there, man. He got a $50,000 PC and refused to boot that motherfucker.
You know what's crazy, bro?
I'm just telling him to boot it up one time, bro, and look at it.
Hey, bro,
don't go off my janky ass PC. My PC's a piece of shit.
Hey, you know what's crazy, right?
Hey.
I be laughing, right? These motherfuckers, they ain't got a PC. He ain't got a PC because you use. I don't want to. I do. Like, I don't give a fuck about no PC. I keep telling you that shit, but I it is what it is, man. My man, King, next player. Yeah, go.
Okay.
No,
I was just saying, I honestly want you to boot that shit up one time.
And
just
one time. One
time. Just look at that shit, bro.
Listen,
like
I know. Listen, here's the thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. First of all, pay this bill, man. Answer your question. My man, King plays. China said the Xbox fanboys shut up and play Game Pass. Xbox fanboys like the NBA nil to China. Hold on, yeah, we're gonna talk about that too a little bit. Here's my thing, right? I want to be excited for next generation. You know what I mean? Like because I remember when I was talking about Gears 5 and I was got to play them. I was so excited, and King was like, "It don't look no different from Gears 4 because you're running on a 2080 Ti and you're already at 60 frames." That was a huge step up for me. You know what I mean? So I'm going out that bitch and say I'm gonna drop $1,000. That's not including controllers and games. I want to be fucking excited. I want to open my gifts before Christmas. I don't. You know what I mean? And plus, also, I did download Gears 4. But like I said, if I get a monitor, but you know, I should have went to I got to go into the settings and cap it. Because my TV is only 60 hertz, with the OLED, whatever it does. The shit was running fast and it would stop. Shit had me dizzy as hell, man. I installed that shit quick as hell. And plus, it took forever to download at the goddamn Microsoft store. I was like, man, oh, hell no, man. Fuck this, man. But you know what I mean? But no, fuck that. You know what also, too, bro? You motherfuckers got problems every goddamn day.
I said, don't go by my janky shit, man.
No, Noah back that motherfucker.
Don't go by my janky shit, man.
I ain't with all that shit, man. I want to sit down and motherfucking just play my shit and be at ease. No,
I still get the Windows 98 blue screen to death, and I get the yellow screen to death and shit.
My shit. Me 3 o'clock in the morning. Hey, yo. What the fuck is this? Nathaniel. You got Kratos' home phone number? No, I ain't got Kratos' home phone number. Somebody sold me this 2080 Ti. All I saw was a flash of light and a poof and a spark. And when I got a blue screen, now my cap card don't work. I said, "Oh shit!"
Hey, don't ever call Z again.
Hey yo, I said, you know what? Let me hit this record button right now. Yeah. I said, man, baby. He said, it's me,
man,
Nathaniel. I said, Nathaniel. No, it's my middle name.
See, the simple part about console is, it's just go ahead, plug and play, keep moving. PC, you got to do all this other shit. You got to plug this in, plug that in, make sure this goddamn has the right amount of wattage.
Yeah, but no, man, I'm not knocking those that do it. I'm quite sure it looks amazing. you know what I mean, that for those that are into it, you know what I mean, I'm not negating it, I understand it, but again, we're going into next generation, I want to be excited, you know what I mean, and I know that, you know what I mean, and I'm not even saying that I might soon take that, jump over to it if I get me a decent sized monitor. I just like, again, I like big bitches with big asses, right? I just like fucking big fucking screens, bro. You know what I mean? 55 of them. I got 55 of them on my desk here. I got another one right here. I'm the epitome of gold chain gaming. I can't, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. I just like playing with the HDR popping. You know, that's just.
But that's what I said. When these consoles come out, bro, and if they can hit 60 frames per second more and streams look crisp, then that's going to take away from the enthusiasm people going to have to switch to PC. Like right now, there's an incentive. I can't do 30 frames per second, man. It make my old ass fall asleep even faster and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Here you go. All right.
But next gen, oh man, that's going to be beautiful.
Oh, so you there with both systems next gen?
Fuck no, I'm just getting a PlayStation 5, man. I ain't fucking with that Xbox.
Yeah, I'm getting 5 too, man. Shit, y'all ain't got nothing off on that damn Scarlett.
I ain't fucking with that.
Hey, but listen, I'm playing on anything, man. Here's my. Can't go. Go.
Yeah, let's face it, man. It's not gonna be close. Everybody ain't mama gonna buy a fucking PS5. That's gonna be it. That's
Z gonna be the only one. He gonna be like, I want to pre-order. Where's the line at?
Nah, hey, I'll be on that bit.
Yeah, I gotta do shooters. I can't do no.
No gonna go wrong. He gonna go solo.
No, here's the thing.
Of course, you're devout.
But now here's my thing, yo. He's scared he's gonna fall in love with the frames. No, it's not that. Here's my disclaimer, right?
Facts.
I know what's my man, New York Clowns, New York Cyclops. Shout out to you know what I'm talking about. That being my Twitch stream, your ass here, right? He said I just be pandering to the PlayStation guys. No, I'll be honest, bro. And if anything, I always say that my integrity is in question. But trust me, I went harder on the PlayStation guys than I ever did on the Xbox guys, right? You know what I mean? It's always about the games. Hear me out. And at the start of the generation, you motherfuckers had Knack, Killzone, and Octodad. Get out of here, motherfucker. You know, makes the album show up every week with his shit. Oh, here's we got Tropico 5. What the fuck is that Tropico 5? This is petty, man. Get the fuck out of here, right? You know what I mean? No, but you know, all they had again was the you know, well, of course the better version of the multiplexes at the time. They had The Last of Us remastered and Bloodborne until Uncharted came out. That's a fucking fact. You know, Drive Club ain't set the world on fire. The Order, even though I got it incomplete, that didn't set the world on fire. So we gotta be honest. Whether you like Sunset Overdrive or not, whether you like Killer Instinct or not, Xbox had the games at that moment. And then from 2016, the motherfucker like Larry Holmes out there bitch in the 8th round, he fought Mike Tyson. He got caught up on the ropes. He got hit actually 4th round and got put to sleep. It's been a fucking rap. So I've been consistent as far as that. Now you said, well, Z, why do you continue? I get a lot of these fucking multi-plats for free. I keep telling you, I'm a man of very little goddamn means. They most in my line. Mo.
Facts.
Yeah, I'm dead ass. And I get a lot of, you know what I mean? I also know some people, I get a lot of them free. You know what I mean? At the end of the goddamn day. Now, even going to the next generation, if you're listening to my Connect, you know what I mean? If you know what I mean? Because we be on Discord talking now, so it really doesn't matter. But for our shooters, especially now with Mike, here's the thing. They say, Z, go out there and buy you an Astro Bot controller for $250, right? They talking about they got some new technology for look, they're telling me for another $250. I ain't gonna know that. I need, but if you got crossplay, it don't matter. I will play shooters on my box. You know what I mean? Anything else, will be on the fucking PS4 Pro. Unless, like I said, get into this, I'm gonna read this comment, we must get it. Unless there's a huge, these black dudes power advantage, right? But we're gonna talk about that next. Shout out to my brother Kenley's King. You see him?
Yeah, I got it. I got him right. I'm about to drop something in the for the loot chat too. Hit that up if y'all want, free of charge. But also the homie Colonius King with the $10 says, "Don't do it, Z. Once you really play it on PC with the monitor, it will be over. No going back. Shameless plug. I built a PC if you need that work. Hey, yo, hit him with that God degree, Colonius King. That's what he's afraid of." See, he don't want to get off them janky ass TVs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Man. Playing with a 210 millimeter refresh rate.
Hey, bro, listen here, bro. Most of my jokes that fuck with me, they all game on consoles, man. I mean, ain't no community over that, man. Y'all motherfuckers be looking for motherfuckers like you're looking for a fossil. Y'all looking for that. Y'all be out there looking for that missing link between ape and man. Man, we gonna keep
the dirt.
Hey, yo, we gonna keep this thing all the way a buck. Is this what you want from me? You motherfuckers be out there looking for the missile link between ape and man to try to get the to play these goddamn games together. Man. You know what I mean? No council, we all there. We ain't got no problems. This ain't like we ain't got no issues. You know what I mean? Hold on, get my man Coop Man.
You ain't even Coop Man with the $5 holler. He said both consoles had mediocre games at the start.
Yes.
Xbox didn't have any game of the year bangers at the start of this gen. Either Killer Instinct or those games was mediocre.
Well, no, okay. Now, shout out to my brother Coop Man. What I'm saying about this, like, we can be subjective. Now here's the thing, right? I liked it, Rise. People saying, now listen, Rise up there, I think it was a launch game, and it was repetitive, but I like the story. Just like I liked the order. You know what I mean? You know, people complain about it, but I like the story of the order, so I'm being fair. Sense which I believe I played it complete. I got a kick at it. I liked it. Killer Instinct, I like fighting. That was my shit. You know what I mean? What else? I don't know what else they came out with. Oh, they had the Tomb Raider thing, and, you know, Gears all. They had a couple games, you know what I mean? They this, that, and the other, right? But, you know, it took Sony a little while to heat up. And listen, I give them credit with credit. Here's the thing, right? I can be, subjective, right? And that's why I give, people say, well, you don't. I was talking all day when they say Sony is known for having the bangers. And I don't know, I know I'm a little older than all day, and I'm going to say Sony is known for having great second-party deals. For those who didn't know, right? I'm going back to the days of the PlayStation 1, right? And they took all that support from Nintendo, right? What happened was, the games, a lot of you don't know this, the games that we had that are multi-class today, whether it's the Devil May Cry or the Grand Theft Autos or the Metal Gear.
Those used to be Sony exclusives.
Those were Sony exclusives, right?
Facts.
You know what I mean? So this is real fact. Why do you think the PS3 struggled so much at the start of the generation, last generation? Because they didn't have those great second-party deals. Either Microsoft was buying them up, you know what I mean? So Sony were buying them. So most motherfuckers bought the PS3 and launched it. And this is a fact. I bought one $100. But was for the Blu-ray player. This is true. I mean, it's a fact. You know, it was for the Blu-ray player, right? And then they, at the end of the generation, I mean, we can go back who sold. It doesn't even fucking matter. They both sold 85 to 90 million goddamn consoles. There was no fucking losers. Microsoft sold a lot more software, which was the money work. Was that? But there's neither here or there again. You know what I mean? And we're doing the tail end of the generation, they released God of War Ascension, The Last of Us, whatever the hell else you call it. Beyond Two Souls.
It wasn't until the end, bro. Right at the end.
That last what they had been fighting for November, they released 4 or 5 AAA goddamn games. And
all they had really was PlayStation had MotorStorm and Little Big Planet. That was
Killzone. You know what I mean?
Haze. They dropped Haze, but that was a flop.
Oh no! I did. No, you know what? I did like though. I did like
Sony did enough. Sony did enough to I'd say that last year.
The last year, and that console got a price cut to $200
to get some momentum for
crazy. Microsoft had better Japanese support
at the start.
For the first half of the generation, Microsoft had better Japanese support than Sony.
Yeah, they did.
And then Phil ads came in and just shit it all over.
It wasn't Phil. It was Kinect. I would say that the downfall of Xbox was the Kinect.
But no, you got to remember before they went hard on Kinect, we saw the stats, Noah. Before they went hard on Kinect, Phil came in, took over that year, and that very same year where he was the head, the exclusive games dropped drastically before Kinect.
Nobody wanted to work with his ass.
They didn't really make any games the last 2 years. They just focused on Kinect.
Yeah, when Phil took over,
I think the only game I played the last year was Grand Theft Auto 5. At 2K. That was
probably the last goddamn
Damn, who the fuck is that?
Somebody having an asthma attack, the ambulance is coming from.
But
then if somebody said Xbox One ain't have no goldies, every game ain't gotta be a goldie contender.
But
if you like a game, you like it.
If we being subjective, like I said, they had
hold on, bro.
Hey, wait. Y'all niggas talking about Concrete Genie. You think Concrete Genie gonna be a goat?
Hey, what the fuck going on here? What the fuck going on here?
Oh shit!
J-Dub's 1 o'clock in the morning pretending that Concrete Genie.
Game ain't gotta be a goatee.
Hey, J-Dub said, "Ooh, I'm having fun. Ooh, this Concrete Genie is fun. Ooh."
Hey, the sad part about it is Concrete Genie look better than anything that Microsoft had within the last 5 years. Damn. Plus what they got coming forward.
Bullshit.
It's true. Come on. What game that's coming for Xbox One next, right? That's a Halo. What game looks better than Concrete Genie?
Tomb Raider.
Bleeding Edge.
He looked
By you
classy.
trying to be nice,
bleeding
back,
edge.
you must have been you've been smoking some of
Come
that
on
drum he
now.
got, man.
Come on now.
That shit looks almost equivalent to Sea of Thieves, to be real with you.
Hey, hold on, get these bills for me.
Laquan TBE
Hey,
with the
Quan,
$5
yo,
says,
listen. I'm gonna say this right, I gotta give my man his props. He's gonna come from. He is the GOAT when it comes to them shooters. My man is dangerous, but yeah,
that's the Laquan you talking about?
Yeah, that's him right there. Yeah, he dangerous in them shooters.
He says, people not talking about how all Xbox next gen games will be in Game Pass. If they market it right, it's over for PlayStation 5.
No,
unless they do.
Sit your punk ass down. Sit your punk ass down.
El
Hell, you may be good
Matador.
at shooters, but clearly you ain't good at goddamn knowledge. Sit your punk ass down.
God damn. El Matador with the 809 with the $5 said PS4 getting free games by default in Japan. # domination. If you want Xbox to be like the 360 day, Phil needs to go and hire back Peter Moore. God damn.
We got one more.
Agreed. I agree,
got-
bro. Xbox was at its best when we had Peter Moore.
When we had Peter Moore, man.
Yeah, Peter Moore was the man.
Y'all had results with Peter Moore. Y'all had results with Donnie D. Either one could bring y'all back, possibly.
I'm a
Jay
big fan of
Chris.
Donnie D because Donnie D hired Phil Spencer, didn't he?
Yeah.
Nah,
No,
use him
Phil
as-
Spencer's been there since the OG.
Okay, we gotta give McNeil J. Chris. We got one more
we
bill.
got McNeil J. Chris with the $5. He said, hey, yo, Noah. Echoing that GRG-ish. Oh, shit. Laugh out loud. If you don't like Sea of Thieves, that's a you problem. It doesn't have to win Game of the Year. Oh,
Hey, you make no
shit.
savage, bro. Hey, yo, check this out, right? Here's the thing, right?
All I'm gonna say is I don't want to see Nick Cabot for Concrete Genie.
Yo,
I'm just saying,
It's a comic
hold
book
up.
game, bro.
Hold on,
It's a comic book game.
Oh shit! What you thought Epic Mickey was? Epic Mickey was a damn coloring book game.
Who the fuck played Epic Mickey?
Who the fuck was
I ain't playing no Epic Mickey. You ain't never heard me capping for Epic Mickey.
Hey, Trey
got on the Epic Mickey.
It was at this time.
Hey,
Trey
Trey,
realized.
mediocre. You best fall back.
Yeah, it was at this
Fall
time.
my ass.
It
I'm
was
not
at-
falling
Epic-
back
we
on
got
that.
Epic
That's what I'm
Mickey.
saying.
Hey,
What
Trey.
you talking about? Epic
Trey.
Mickey? What you talking about?
That
Trey.
was marketed by the Xbox.
Trey,
Xbox marketed the hell out
that
that
was
game.
listen,
Hey, Trey.
no, Trey.
No,
it
not
was
like
at this time, Trey, that you better oblige to be quiet.
That you fucked up.
Listen, we all recording. And I'm gonna say,
Bill
pang to
Dookie.
the pang, the pang, the pang, pang, bang, pang to the bang, the bang.
Y'all can say what the hell y'all want to say.
Okay,
All I'm saying is this: Xbox marketed the hell out of that damn
Epic
game.
Mickey was a Wii game, if I'm not mistaken.
It was a multi-plat game, yes. but it
No,
was
the
more
second one became a multiplayer, but that first one, if I'm not mistaken, was a big Wii game. But hold on one second. I see something here from my brother Cornelius King. He said Ori it was a very pretty game. Ori looks better than Concrete Genie. I'm just saying,
Yeah, it
Kratos,
does.
cut your shit.
Cuphead was at the time it was exclusive to look better.
Yeah, but I guess it's told the art stuff. But here's the thing, right? The Quan, I'm getting curse my man Quan ass out, right? This is what I'm saying, right, or whatever. And it doesn't. Well, you said to bring Xbox back, right? And I believe the same thing from Sony. I just think, and this is my opinion, and I could be wrong, right? Really, I don't have a problem with the service because you don't have to get it, right? Going forward, I think that's the way that both companies are going. You know, as far as Game Pass or services, doesn't matter. You know why it doesn't matter? Because why it's always about the game. And I'm gonna say this again. These people frown at Microsoft services, this, that, and the other, because the quality of the goddamn games they were putting out, they were dog shit. And everything at the level of Gears 5 or whatever the fuck, no one be complaining it'd be the best thing since sliced bread. And that's fucking Microsoft fault. They had some dog shit games from fucking 2016 up until now. That's we can't make it so that's not a me problem. That's a you problem.
That's you problem.
That's a Microsoft problem. Know what I mean? Now, Quan, you my man, but check it, you gotta get this work right. I ain't got no faith in these. They like I said, who did I ask yesterday on the show that who was responsible for making AAA games? Right. You know what I mean? They said, well, Ninja Theory. Like, you good as your last.
Oh, yeah.
They laughed. Listen, you know what's crazy? Well, fuck that. Is this what you want from me? Check it out. The last shit they had that was smoker than me was motherfucking, what do you call it? Heavenly Sword. I love because it played like God of War. It was a female God of War. But we're going to talk about Hellblade. And then after that, Bleeding Edge. I'm going to be honest with you. Hellblade was a very pretty goddamn game. But that was about it. Wasn't much going on. 1 month, that bitch was left inside with her own devices, talking to herself like Parker, waiting for these goddamn bombs in Atlanta. That bitch had a vision. Wasn't much gameplay. A lot of talking, not a lot of goddamn gameplay. You know what I mean? And that's just the goddamn truth. So we down to Playground Games Which the Horizon series is well is highly rated. I give them that, and they are working on a RPG. They just something on what do you call it on Twitter today. They just hired somebody for they're working on the RPG, which works best given the sequel that is supposed to be Fable, right? Whatever the fuck the case may be, right? Yeah. But out of the other studios, right, we got the Coalition does Gears, 343 does Halo, Turn 10 does Forza, right? Obsidian, what's their new game called? Outer Worlds.
Outer Worlds.
Yeah.
Which is multiplat.
And I'm not really, I mean, but listen, but what's the guy that's doing Psychonauts 2? That has like a cult following, right?
Tim Schafer.
Now, according to Aaron Greenberg, but these motherfuckers say so much. They said that going forward, all of their games will remain on their platform. Their, the ecosystem, whether it's the Windows Store, no longer Steam, or no other consoles. You know what I mean? But I don't see that. I mean, I don't know because I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
you got to read between the lines, Z. They said that they're going to design their games for their platforms. Mm-hmm. They consider Game Pass a platform. It's just
I don't have a problem with that.
Platform.
I'm talking about as far as them making games for the PS4 and the Switch. That's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because Psychonauts 2 is coming to PS4.
Exactly. Yep.
What's the other goddamn game? What's it called?
Outer Worlds is coming
to the PS4. You know what I mean? Ori is going, but they don't actually own the Ori developer, do they? They own the publishing.
No, they don't. That's second part.
No. Yeah, they own the publishing to the game, but they allow it to go to the Switch. You know what I mean? Same thing with Cuphead, if I'm not mistaken, right? Mm-hmm. So, but we shall see. You know what I mean? And that's how they're making so much money. And again, they probably look like say, those gonna buy the box, but we're gonna put software any and everywhere, right? That's why I keep saying. I asked the question like, and maybe we can get into the consoles now. If they sold, we can talk about these numbers first. They sold how many millions of consoles? Was it 46 million?
46.8 or 46.9, depending upon what source you want to go by, but we'll get into that.
Okay. You remember, right? Again, that's another thing with D. When I did the one-on-one with John Petty, was it last year, a year and a half ago?
Last year, yes, sir.
What did he say it was at that time?
He said it was around 39.3 million.
39.3 million, almost up to 40 million, right? And then Xbox guys curse me the fuck out. That guy don't know what he's talking about. What are you talking about? This I know for substance at least 55. Listen, man, bro. If this man, listen, this we talking about shit gets spooky. This is something I've never done, right? You would never hear me capping for shit I don't play, or just like I used to always say, men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. If they're getting these numbers from AMD, right? AMD makes the SoCs, the system or chips that provides it for PlayStation and fucking Sony. So you can't say that somebody's skewing the number. How are they going to make more consoles than actual parts that they fucking brought? That's the spooky fucking part, right?
Facts.
And again, this really was even damaging. Just because they bought those SoCs, those shits could still be sitting in the canal to be fucking shipped to Best Buy, whoever the fuck's going to buy them. Those are the parts that they bought. You know what I mean? And that was that 39 million. So it might be less than that. But that's neither here or there. So right now, after how many years the Xbox One have been on the market? 7 years, right? It's 2013. The new one just comes out 2020, about 7 years. So if they're at, well, say 50 million. I'm going to give them that.
Yeah, by the end of the year. By the end of the year.
By the end of the year or in the next generation, about 50, 51 million, whatever the case may be. And 7 years. Is that a success? Because according to K. Megan, that's some serious shit. Is that a success?
So put it into comparison, right? Both the Switch and the PlayStation average 21 million units per year.
Mm-hmm.
The Switch has been out for 2 years and roughly, give or take, has already surpassed the Xbox One. Mm-hmm. That puts it into perspective. It took them 6 to 7 years for them to get that particular number. Microsoft said themselves, they claim this, that they expected to sell 200 million consoles. Mm-hmm. So let's compare 40 million, 50 million to 200, and that's the end of the story.
I think to look at it even in more detail, I don't think it's the best thing to look at it what's going on this generation. Now, hear me out, because it's just that PlayStation 4 and Nintendo knocked it out the park so far with their shit, and Microsoft was definitely flat. But when you even compare it to last generation, to the 360 at this time, at the end of their seventh year, they were at 63 million. They were at 63 million at the end of this year, and it's rumored that Microsoft is only at 46. So they're still like around 20-25% less than what they are now. So it's not a success. I mean, it's not as horrible as we thought it was, but it's still not a success. So no, there's no way to spin it as a success.
Those aren't Wii U numbers. I think that was the worst selling goddamn console of all time, and it should.
It's the Wii U. Wii U's worst selling.
Yeah.
But you got to realize, Wii U wrapped it up in 2 years. They said, "Fuck this." We canceled.
The Wii U came out.
They did a whole hard reboot.
Wii U came out.
No, they went for almost 5 years.
Yeah, the Wii U came out in 2012. When did the Switch come out?
Switch came out
2017.
Yeah, so they did 5.
2017.
Yeah, they did. So they did 5 years, about 12-13 million. That might be the worst goddamn. That motherfucker.
They scrapped that shit.
I think the gyro might have sold more than that. That was bad, right? Man, your ass probably going up under the bus soon too. But that
now Switch could be a good. Now I don't know how the hell Switch sold as much with this whole Joy-Con thing. Can we? Do we need to knock down those sales too, with that whole Joy-Con drift situation?
Not yet, because they hadn't really replaced that shit yet. So,
bro, I'm fuck Nintendo, bro.
Do whatever you do. The red ring here, the 360 only sold that much because of the red ring.
Yeah, but meanwhile, the software sales were high too. Yeah,
they replaced. But I don't know. I can't even. We gotta keep it funky. They replaced my shit for me.
That what Trey's saying with the thing.
They replaced my shit for me. I don't know about Nintendo, but every time my shit got a red ring of death, I either took my shit back to the store or Microsoft replaced my shit for me.
Facts, yeah, same here, bro.
Yeah, I ain't, you know what I mean? You can't count them as sales. You know what I mean? You gotta realize, the motherfucker was $200 cheaper and had the games. It's always about the goddamn games, regardless of what. I mean, we can't get on that GRG shit. I mean, I'm talking about
on the flip side,
we got to keep that motherfucker a buck. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They get a win, give them a win. You know what I mean? Don't be out that motherfucker. I was saying, what they gave Gears 5 that win at the time. And saying Digital Foundry wasn't credible, and then I'm guarantee you when The Last of Us 2 come out, like I was telling you, it was going to surpass that. It's no check. It is what it is, man. You know what I mean? Don't be out there, motherfuckers. Motherfuckers keep receipts, man. They gotta call the ball, strike, call a bitch a speed, right? But like I said, 46 million, right? And that's why I even asked the question on BGST, and I said if they sold, and this is what I think, and I hope that I'm wrong. But if they sold 50 million this generation, right? And if they're saying they get no console left behind, right? And you don't need a quote unquote a Scarlett to play their biggest game, which is Halo, or the next game. If they stick to that model, I believe that the install base is going to be even less than what that is and what follows the Scarlett.
They're going to shoot themselves in the foot with that shit. That whole no console left behind bullshit. Because it's going, like I said, when you say that, okay, so that means I ain't got to buy the next damn console to play this or play that. I can just keep my ass wherever the hell I'm at, boss. I can just keep myself wherever I'm at.
I think they're abandoning that. I think that was another case of where they put their foot in their mouth because
they better.
In an interview that Matt and Phil said, they both were talking differently. Like, yeah, that's something we're trying to figure out how we're going to link these two versions. So it's not going to be the forwards compatibility like they were making because they realized they couldn't do it. They couldn't make it happen. You know what I'm saying? And it was turning devs off. They were like, well, we're going to scale down or we're just going to fudge it any way we can because this is.
Well, here's the thing. Third party determines everything. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They do when they engines move forward or whatever's costly. They're not going to do it. I think it would be a huge mistake. Well, see, you also about the software. Listen, fuck all that. Gaming is a very selfish hobby, right? And if I buy a $500 goddamn console, even like I said with the X or the Pro, whatever the fuck the case may be, I want the goddamn game to take advantage of that goddamn console. Literally, you had Xbox guy. Shout out to you, Xbox. I don't want to fragment. Man, shut the fuck up. Not everybody on PC got the same, bro. Not everybody motherfucking on the PC got the same shit, bro. You know what I mean? Not everybody got the same shit, bro. But if I'm paying $500 for this motherfucker, let me get more bang for the buck. I'm glad that they did it with Gears, but goddamn, they wouldn't like. Come on, bro. That's another thing that's fucking hammered the fucking X, man. Like these motherfuckers are stupid. They worried about the what backlash? Motherfucker, I'm gonna say the same thing. You get what
Yeah.
you pay for. Not everybody that play fighters have fucking fight sticks. Not everybody that plays racers have fucking steering wheels. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you get what the fuck. If you want your shit to be moving slick as mine, motherfucker, you gotta spend that bread. You know what I mean?
I've
Like,
been
come
saying
on.
this. I've been saying it goes down to it. It's like this. When a damn new generation console comes out, you give people at least a year. After that year, they left behind. If they don't get it, they just don't fucking get it.
I ain't giving them
It's simple
nothing.
as that. You just can't fucking goddamn keep catering to that damn previous gen because it's gonna keep y'all. It's gonna hold y'all back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people kind of. I kind of agree with that. A lot of people moved on, man.
I absolutely agree with that. Look at this generation.
Yeah,
Hit the like button for me,
When
people.
PS4 came out,
That's just fucking
look
atrocious.
what happened. They kept that backlog way too much. Like Tomb Raider should have never come out in the 360. Titanfall should have come out in the 360.
Yeah.
A lot of that shit
Thank
shouldn't have
you.
happened.
Yeah.
Call of Duty, didn't they cut their whole campaign because they couldn't handle it on the 360? Some crazy shit like that.
They cut the campaign on the previous gen consoles on Black Ops 3 because they couldn't do the co-op on there because it just wasn't strong enough.
Hey, well, get the chat for me, my man King. Might say it.
With Colonius King with the $10 says, sad part is Microsoft sold less consoles, but made just as much money or more than both Sony and Nintendo. Microsoft don't care.
That's
about
not true.
console sales.
Why do they keep running with that
God
lie?
damn.
No, they didn't. They
What are you
didn't
talking
make
about,
this money.
per jet? But I think maybe
I don't know. I hope they're not talking about the stock. yet.
No.
Yes,
If y'all talking about, let me debunk this real quick. If y'all talking about the stock,
Okay.
which please don't do this. This is stupid. Look, Microsoft and Sony are in two totally different sectors. So, Microsoft ain't even in the top 10 in their business sector. They're more in the 40th percentile. All right, they're a larger company. So, but when it comes to stock, you got to compare them to like companies like Samsung, where Samsung stock is currently at 39 and Sony's almost at their 24-month high at $60 per share. Don't do this. This is stupid. Focus on the games.
I think maybe they saying as far as what they spent revenue and as far as what earned because they didn't spend shit. They didn't. They no deal.
But they're not making more money in
Oh
the gaming division.
no. Sony has a big. They have a much larger. Well, Sony spends more for sure, but they have more people paying into their services. Whether the DLCs, this, that, and the other. And I'll put it to you like this. And I don't like to talk about motherfuckers' money, right? Sony's, and that's why I even telling you about as far as they're going to do with the gamepad, what they call PS Now, right? Their most successful console generation ever was the PlayStation 2, right? There's no, and sold more games than whatever, right? There's no disputing there, right? But they made the most money this generation. Why was that? Because of PS Now, PlayStation Plus, the microtransactions in this game and this, that, and the other. I mean, that's why they're so profitable now. Well, the gaming section for them, and again. And even like I think the book for those, I keep getting these people DM me about Sony's not going to do day and date. They don't have to. It's not about they don't have to. It makes money. Facts. Now listen, I'm gonna say this right. It's not about. This is crazy. I got to keep going back to this, right? And we got to keep it thinking. And again, it's always about the games, right? It's not going to devalue the game. As long as Sony puts out great games. But they don't do it now because again, they servers. This is not according to me. This is according to them slides. They can't handle more than 5 million users. There's no
If that.
Yeah. There's no reason why they're going to Amazon or whoever they're going to get to handle this shit. They can do it themselves, which is not an issue. These companies do business all the time. It's about the quality of games. You know what I mean? That's all that matters. As long as that doesn't drop, if you don't like the fucking service, then guess what? Spider-Man is still going to sell well off retail. God of War is still going to sell well off retail. Madden still sells well over retail. That's in 2 goddamn services.
Yeah, if I can interject real quick. A lot of people don't like the idea of day and date because they think of Game Pass and Xbox. But here's the thing. You can look at, like you mentioned, EA, or even Ubisoft. They just launched their service. Yeah. They're all doing day and date. And they don't even give you the basic version. They give you the upgraded version of the game. And I'm talking about the Legion of Dawn edition. I'm talking about the Madden with the extra cosmetics, whatever. Yeah. They give you to early and without any trial attached. So really, we have to start comparing it to other companies. Ubisoft, EA, those are direct competitors when it comes to Sony games. I'm not talking about Sony and EA competing on that front, but when they release software, like God of War comes out, obviously it's competing with whatever EA game came out. So if EA can get away with it, Sony's going to really look into it. It's just reality.
It's business. It's basically
business. It's business.
Well, it's different because and I'll tell you why it's different. It's because those games are still going to be offered on Sony's platform regardless.
Right.
we're talking strictly, right? We're talking strictly the exclusives. Now, I personally don't mind if Sony releases exclusives on, its streaming PS Now or something like that. 6 months later or something like that. That's fine. But
hold on, so you got a problem with them releasing it day and day?
I just
Here we go. Here we go.
yeah. Let me finish, bro.
I'm gonna let you finish, but I want to throw that bullet point in there real fast. You have a problem with them releasing day and date. Hold on, who making who money? Well, J-Dubs really might own stock in Sony, so. But I'm just saying though.
I think J-Dubs is really Yoshida. Yoshida's black. Yoshida's a black man.
As a customer, you don't want them to put the games on their day and date.
Well, it's like this. It's like this. Just treat it like
okay. There's two frame of minds.
Tell him, Jay, Yoshida's a black man.
Two frame of minds, right? Even if you drop your games day and date on PS Now and the console, 99% of people are still going to buy it on console because it's native, and that's just the perfect way to play.
But hold on, but you got to remember this: with PS Now, you can actually download the game. You can download it natively.
No, peace. What's going on? Let me finish, okay. The download option is strictly on the platform. So if you are trying to escape the PlayStation ecosystem, you will always be led right back down that narrow aisle at Best Buy of PlayStation. You have to own PlayStation. Okay, so that's one. Now that's a misnomer. I just want to clear that up because there's a lot of PC guys and Xbox guys out there saying that they're playing God of War and on their PC and it looks good and awesome and shit like that. And it's like, okay, you stream it at 720p.
I want to talk about that stream. We're talking about this to the console. I'm not.
Yeah. So we're talking about Sony having a carbon copy of Game Pass. That's what we're talking about, which is different than what PS Now is. It really is.
I mean, I think at the end of the day, if they go day and date with their stuff, they're going to make more money because they're going to pull in people like, again, God of War sold fantastic. But guess how many people that own a PlayStation didn't buy God of War?
But most, check this out. They
might invest into a subscription service. You see what I'm saying?
Check this out, though. They didn't buy God of War because they didn't have $60 to spend on it. They didn't buy God of War because that was not the game that they was interested in. The same with Game Pass. I said the same thing with Game Pass, right? Game Pass is great. It's cheap. It's a great viable option. But for a gamer like me, right, and how I game, like there's only like one or two games on there that I'm even interested in. And those games, if they don't come day and date, like for example, Devil May Cry, some of the third-party games they put on there, I bought those first day anyway, so I've already played those. There's nothing to offer the regular gamer that buys his games and play the games. These services really don't offer anything.
No, the regular gamer buys like 4 games a year at the most. We have to talk about that.
No, those are the casuals.
Right.
Those are the casuals.
That's a regular game.
Those are the casual games.
Let's be real here,
the 2K, the Madden.
The hardcore.
The casuals out. Yeah,
that's real quick.
Listen, the hardcore gamer, right? Think about it. This I consider Noah, Nethos, Moss, myself, hardcore gamers, because we're always playing mostly together, but on different fucking games. So as soon as a game come out, like Ghost Recon, Breakpoint, we was on that shit playing it, right? Day one. Right. We could have waited for 3-4 months for it to come to Game Pass. We could have, but we didn't. We spent the money and got the game day one, and we do that with all these new games that come out.
But hold on, even
let me give you a real life situation. But this is your casual gamer. Your casual gamer says, "Okay, Ghost Recon coming out. I might pick that up. Actually, I want to pick that up. Right? The date comes. I don't know if I want to spend $60. I'm gonna hold out on it.
They forget about it, or they go to another game.
Like I said, they don't pick it up Black Friday because Madden and 2K comes out.
Oh, hold on one second. Hold that thought. No, we gotta get some.
But they're gonna buy that.
Hold up, Trey Pang. Let me get some of these bills here. I got a few bills here, man. I gotta pay the bills. Gotta keep the lights on around this month with my janky ass. Hold on. McNeil J. Chris Man Neff, sit your ass down. The chat don't want to hear this shit no more. My man Victor Allenstein. Shout out to you. What's good, Z? And then panel. And to you, Victor, I say, is this what you want from me? We got him R&B the third. R&B the third. That was a good shootout yesterday between you and Chris McNeil. Hope you guys can behave yourself. Games are going day and date. Stop the bullshit, man. I would hate to choke the shit out of one of you motherfuckers in person. Come on, calm down, R&B. My brother, stop 6 dots. What's good, my niggas? And to you, I say, is this what you want from me? I got another one in here. Hold up, man. That's it. I think I shot my load. But okay.
If I can interject real quick, even in J-Dub's example, I mean, the thing is, you still fucked up, J-Dub. So I'm sure you got Ghost Recon on console, right?
No Dookie.
But did any of you motherfuckers buy that on PC, or did you use Ubisoft?
No, I got it on PC. I only got it on PC. You
bought it for $60 on PC instead of Ubisoft Plus?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Hey, for the same reason.
So you chose to spend $60 instead of $50
for the same reason. For free? For the same reason, I spend my $1 on Game Pass and I cancel my subscription after that the day before that motherfucker's over. I just don't like subscription.
All right, hold on. Let's go through the numbers here. Check it out, right? And Cassie, you my motherfucking brother, right? But I know you right now in that long 16 rig with your lunch pail, right? That ain't that mayonnaise sandwich, right? Look, you look at it like this, right? And in the numbers, right? And this is basic math. I don't know how many subscriptions they have on. What do you call it? Now.
Game Pass. Let's just say 2 million.
Okay, whatever the case may be, it doesn't matter, right? But you got somebody paying $2 million, right? Times we say $15 a month. 2 million times 15 a month, right? And that's constantly throughout the year, whatever the case may be, for those that keep running. And then you got the game sales, right? So you can get that. What somebody say? Make 180 million in whatever months, right? But you got someone that's we talking about royalties that's continuously paying $20 a goddamn month, 7 to 8 and 10 million goddamn owners. That's way more than $180 million a month. That's fact. A game sells his most within the first month and a half, and everything trickles down.
That's why I said I don't mind it. Coming months later after that fact, after that game dies down.
That makes it a lot less incentive to even get the subscription.
Can I share some
make it less real quick for games like Devil May Cry to go to Game Pass?
Okay, let me try it like this real quick. Just give me a couple seconds. In a real good year, Sony would have 2 bangers that sell at least 10 million, right? Mm-hmm. So if you were to do the math and say at $60 a pop, those 2 games selling 2 million or 10 million within a single calendar year would bring in 1.2 billion. But let's just say if Sony did day and date and they attracted 50 million people paying day and date, they can get anywhere between 3.4 to 6 billion that year. So that's why I'm saying Sony would make more money likely if they went day and date with their.
But it's not even that, Moss. Like them getting those 2 games out a year, right? It's like they'll come out of thin air. You have to develop those games. So like, what are they getting while developing the games?
Yeah,
nothing.
Well, see, here's the
subscription model. You still get money while they develop the game.
Hold on.
Here's the thing, right? You are counting 2 games, right? 2 big games. But Sony releases way more than those 2 big games a year.
First party?
That can make money. That you can make.
Well, remember these games cost money.
That can reach 10 million. No,
20 million.
No, we're not talking about. We're not talking about 10 million. I'm talking about all of the other games that come out throughout the year.
Yeah, but if we add them all up, is it really going to be 20 million? Probably not.
Probably way more than that.
Right, and then you have to factor
they're not
in
making 20 million off exclusives alone.
You got to factor in the cost to make the games too, man.
Listen, we're not factoring in all that, right? Because we're just factoring the comparison between the service versus selling a game flat out right. Now, here's the thing, right? God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, Spider-Man, all those games sold 10 million plus, right? At $60 a pop. There were
how long?
Listen, there were 10 million people willing to go out and shell full price for that.
In 1 year?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, yeah. I mean, what? God of War came out.
True fact. That's a true. Yeah. It took over a year for them to reach that 10 million too. So I'm being generous in my number.
Like Horizon Zero Dawn came out.
Pretty much every year, Sony has a game, has a couple of game of the year winners or contenders in there. So at least every year you're gonna get, one or two.
Hold me pay the bills right quick. My man Antcaster came back with the motherfucking 2 plus 2
game 18. Came back with the Unity ring.
He said Antcaster with the $5. He said do the math on Game Pass. You have a bunch of developers sharing a small pie. Math not adding up.
Okay, we're talking about Sony first party. I'm not
that's
talking
another
about
thing
developers.
too, right?
I'm talking about Sony's first party. First party.
Yeah,
First party.
Game Pass is not $9 for the console and $14 for the PC. For that, you have to take into account how many people sign up for this stuff, and then they drop their after their game that they want, after they're tired of it, they drop their subscription and don't pay again until Halo Infinite. You know, people like me, right? I drop my subscription. There is no more games that I'm interested in that's going to come out. You know, I'm not into Bleeding Edge or Battletoads, so that leaves me out, right, until Halo Infinite come. So they have zero of my dollars. They got the dollar I spent for that particular time, and they have no more of my money until fucking another 14, 15 months.
But listen, we're gonna use
there's a lot of people like that, right?
Okay, listen,
right.
we're gonna lose
out of those 2 million.
All right, but listen, I'm asking you a question, Chris, your opinion. Who makes the greatest games on earth?
Dude, that's what I was about to say. Get him.
Who makes the greatest game?
Comparing Sony's lineup to
Okay,
Microsoft?
listen. Who makes the greatest game?
Actually, I would give it to Nintendo.
Oh, that's what fucking.
What the fuck?
Oh, hell no.
But no, you know I'm about to choke you. Hey, listen, you know you must my financial and my spiritual advisor. I'm about to choke your ass out right now.
No,
so according to you, Sony has that greatness. You can't. Listen, you win.
They do, but we're talking about.
Hey, Kratos, you know I'm always recording. I have you on record saying that greatness.
It's the same shit.
That greatness. You can't put that greatness down. That concrete genie. You're going to keep going back to it. So why would they give away that service?
For the past 30
Nintendo is, wait, listen, Nintendo has been in business.
I ain't talking about Nintendo. I ain't talking about Princess Peach. No, brother. I'm just saying, brother. Listen, bro. Listen. I'm saying like this, Kratos.
Mario, the IP. There is no.
Brother, I understand. You want to take that, bro? I understand that, bro. That's not what I'm saying.
Y'all know I love Sony.
Hit the like button. Hit the like button.
I can't lie.
Okay, I'm not asking you to lie. What I'm saying to you is my brother.
I was playing that shit before
my brother.
Sony Corporation was.
My brother. What I'm saying to you is, listen. What I'm saying to you, brother. Right. I'm a man of very little means. I was assaulted a couple months ago, brother. I haven't been able to go outside and earn a allowable income, brother. This is my income, right? And my integrity is always in question, and I'm always recording, Kratos. I'm just saying, going by your words, and Neff's right there inboxing me now, but he got the receipts. I'm telling you, my spiritual and my financial backer to walk away right now. Leave that conversation alone, because they got you on record saying that Sony makes the greatest games in the kingdom of God. And ain't no way in the hell was a customer unsigned for that. You know, that's what I'm saying.
Say Nintendo.
See, you know I've been medicated for the last couple of days.
Kratos said, "Is this what you want for me?" Hey, Moss, get these bills for me, Moss. I can't see them.
Let me get these bills real quick, man. Let me start the call from my homie J Dubs. Let me see. We got who we got here? We got R&B the third. He said, "Why are ponies happy to spend full price on games?" Devs of Oxenfree just came out and said 3 million people got their game from Game Pass. Quote unquote niche. And Caster back again said Game Pass works for Microsoft. Xbox guys don't buy games. Sony putting up multi-plat numbers. Sony guys buy games.
Okay, all right. And my man, Coop
Man said, J-Dub, you need to stop hanging with the. I told you been hitting that move.
Check it out. Listen.
Hey, I'm trying to be positive today. I don't know if you saw on Twitter. I changed my name to positive.
Look, is anybody buying Outer Worlds?
I haven't.
Who's buying Outer
Worlds? No, ain't nobody buying Game Pass.
Would you play on
nobody buying that? Come on,
in Game Pass?
No, I want
Game Pass.
All right, but this is what I'm saying.
Like I said, I woke up. I was positive. I changed my name to positive.
I understand.
I haven't shitted on Microsoft any today. If you notice, I've been positive. I've been apologizing to folks that I've done wrong in the past.
Yeah, I understand that.
I'm trying to turn over.
How far are you on Concrete Genie, Jada?
I'm almost finished with it. You can watch the stream tonight if you want to, brother. Again.
Okay, what's what I'm saying? My man Ancaster, he said, "I'm not." Here's what I'm. Look, listen, right? And I'm gonna give you these numbers again, right? And by friend, right? You don't have so many companies investing in it. We get to be real, right? With searches, Google, whoever, right? Because there's money in it. Ubisoft has a service, right? That you can download Assassin's Creed, Ghost Recon, whatever. They want not just the regular edition, the Ultimate Edition, right?
But Bethesda's probably about to make one.
EA has fucking 2 services on console and platform. I'm telling you again. It's not about who buys the games. And those games still going to be in the NPD month after fucking month. Is what you guys don't want. This is what I'm trying to tell you. They're still going to be there month after month. It's not for everybody. Not everybody's going to buy. Check it out, right? I'll give you an example, right? Hear me out. I will get the service from Sony. Whether it's $70 a year, you include live whatever. They got me, right? They come up with a lot of these unique second-party games that I listen, like a Concrete Genie. I'm a man in real little mean that I will play unique whatever just to have it to keep the service and not think no more about it, right? So even a person say, you know what? God of War does come out, but I got fucking what do you call it? Not Mortal Kombat, Call of Duty, whatever the fuck. But I'm about to Call of Duty over the God of War. But damn, for $10 a month, I still can play Call of Duty native. I ain't talking about that streaming shit and still have fun with this and that. That's not the issue. You know what I mean?
Preach,
That's all. It's still, like I said, what I'm saying, it's all valuable goddamn income. And this is what, now these are, fuck my words, this is coming from Sony. They said this is how they're going to make the bulk of their money next goddamn generation. Like, we just showed you the slides of a million in one goddamn time. You know what I mean? How they're going to grow their gaming sector. You know what I mean? On the back.
But why are people afraid of this? Like, a lot of people are just afraid of day and date in particular.
No, it's not. Listen, nobody's.
J-Dubs clearly is. A lot.
Nobody's afraid. Nobody's afraid of that.
Tony.
Hey, let me
They
go.
don't want that L. That's why.
Hold on, no, it ain't shit about no else. We ain't worried about no else. This is the whole day and date situation. It's cool, I guess, for Xbox or whatnot. But I mean, shit, for Sony, it's like this. The way I see it is like this. Look, you got the game. Either you're going to pay for it or you ain't. But hey,
we'll so anyways, would you rather pay $10 for that or pay $60 for that? Would you rather pay $10 for the Division 2 or $60? Like, I don't fucking get the fuck.
Let me pay the bill.
Okay, you were going nowhere with that one.
But Moss, give me that direct quote from Jim Ryan, please. I had it for Big Game of Small Talk. I think you put it over here. Hold on. But yeah, actually, okay, pay the bill.
We got Flaffy 1101. What's up,
sir.
Flaffy, with the $5? He said PlayStation make more money on third-party sales. If they go through day and date with PS Now and they have to share $60 a year with $60 a year with other games inside their service. And Castle with $2. He said you're ignoring 100 devs on Game Pass sharing $15.
Did we do this math for Netflix? Did we do this math for Hulu? Do we do this math for any other service?
To hell with that. Look, but at the same,
it's the same concept.
Hold on, but here's the thing, Ness. They already made their damn money. Half that shit don't hit them streaming services till about maybe 5-6 months out.
Actually, Netflix is in the hole.
Bleeding money since day one. So we can't use
Netflix
that.
has only been bleeding money because they're making so much original content. If they didn't do that, they'd be making fucking
Still, that's the only reason people subscribe to Netflix because they got new content.
Moss still here?
Yeah.
But my
thing is, bro, when I don't get about you ponies and
Game
bro,
Pass is not really making money for them, and I think we need to stop and look through the smoke in the mirrors, right? The only reason Game Pass exists is because they could not sell the gamers a console and the game at full price. Before Game Pass. Tell me what
as a customer,
selling 10 million
would you be against?
Tell me
why as a customer would you be against day and date?
Listen,
why would you be against day and date?
That Xbox has no sequels.
We talking about PlayStation, nigga.
What you talking about?
Why are you against playing God of War 2 day and date for $9.99?
I'm not against it. I'm not against it.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. You put words in my mouth. I said,
all right.
I have no problem with them doing that months down the line. That's what I said.
We talking day and date.
And I asked, would you have a problem with day and date?
They really have no reason to. Their games automatically sell $60 by the droves.
But it's like this.
Hold on one second.
Xbox don't.
There's a reason why people say
Xbox can't fucking sell 1 million copies of it.
Look,
they gave you Gears 5 for $1 and motherfuckers still didn't get it.
You're right.
Okay,
So
can we agree Xbox is dog shit real quick? Xbox is
dog shit. All right, pay the bill real quick.
Then how does
pay the
Game
bill
Pass
real quick and
have more
Xbox is
subscribers
dog
than PS
shit. Hold up, pay the bill. I heard some ringing right quick because I got something.
Game Pass is way better than
PS now. I don't see it.
All right, hold on.
I don't see nothing. Is it on that little
hold on.
Your slide?
thing or something?
No. On the actual fucking.
On the actual YouTube
show? Somebody looking at the show? So I'm sharing my screen. Hold up.
You want me to read what's on your screen?
No. I want you to pay the bill. I just might pay the bill.
Okay, pay the bill with Tech Money with the $2. He said, devs make more money with not secondhand or renting.
All right, hold on one second. And that's it. Make sure I heard two ringings. Make sure I get that.
That's right.
Netflix an Ancast said Netflix is about to die. With sub, no second hand on renting.
Yeah, it's on.
Tech money. He said Dev Tech money. We got. You said you're ignoring the 100 devs on Game Pass sharing 15. Oh, we got everybody. Okay, now here's the thing, right?
Nah, so wait, before you say that, before you say that,
let me jump in there. He made a valid point. He made a valid point because a lot of people get these games red box and they borrow from other people to play it.
Yes, sir.
The subscription service is not so much for the big titles, but for the little guys.
All right, hold on one second.
the big titles just keep you around.
All right,
Fact.
now,
I
all
agree.
right. Now, what I'm saying, like, I didn't want, like I said, here we go. Right
And why did Microsoft stop giving you those Game Pass and those engagement numbers? Obviously, because it wasn't doing what people were hoping that it does. So we sit here arguing a false hope.
No,
it's a false hope.
Hey, Trey, not Trey. J Dubs, as my spiritual and my financial advisor, I don't want you to read this. Trey Payne, you there, Trey Payne? Don't mean a thing if you ain't got that pang. Do I? Can you see the screen, Trey Payne?
Oh, hold on.
Oh yeah, hold on.
On my phone.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Which one we talking?
Well, how about I'm gonna read it. Most notably, Ryan's talking about Jim Ryan. That is presentation confirms that streaming will sit hand in hand with physical discs and digital downloads as a way for PlayStation 5 owners to experience their games, outlining a vision for a massively enhanced PlayStation community where enriched and shared PlayStation experiences can be seamlessly enjoyed independent time or place with or without a goddamn console. Now again, I say to you this, all right? Kratos, you've been under the influence for the last couple of days. I give you an excuse, right? Now, these ain't my words. These are Lord's words. This is coming from them. And again, what makes this come? It's not about what we feel personally, who sells. You guys look like this. I'll give you an example, right? And you guys don't realize this. It's like I give you $2 million to cut this record, right? But I get no royalties. I'm gonna get $2 million up front. That's what we're talking about game sale. But guess what artist makes the most money? Of royalties, right? So that the little 180 whatever million a month, that's nothing. That's what they cost to make the game, what they charge in advertising the game. It looks fun and fun, but we're talking about it's called the back end of the money, right? This is the back end, right? And when again, the game is still going to sell well. But listen, I keep telling you, bro, this is coming from Sony. You know what I mean? This is from Jim Ryan, the HNIC over that motherfucker, right? Confirms that streaming would sit hand in hand with physical discs and digital downloads as a way for PlayStation 5 owners to experience their games, outlining a vision for a massively enhanced PlayStation community.
It's that statement holds true back from 2014 when they launched PS Now.
This is new.
PS Now.
Recent. He just.
No. I know that, but I'm saying we can apply those same statements. So what is going to change that's different than what they've already did it?
Okay.
Relevant game.
Relevant game.
I'm just saying exactly what Z had on that screen.
Come on, man.
Not Ben 10.
That exact same thing could have been read back in 2014 with the PlayStation 4.
We're talking about
listen, PS Now is a streaming service.
PS Now was not hand in hand.
Hey, Tsunami, hold on. PS Now has been on Samsung TVs, Sony's TVs. It's been a streaming option since 2014. It's set hand in hand with the PS4. So going with PS5 obviously is going to be the exact same thing. I don't see what's different than what was different with the PS4.
Relevant games in there.
I'm gonna show you what's different right now.
They added a year-old game and they added another 7-year-old game. Okay, good. That was a difference. That made a world of a difference.
Hold on one second.
Yes, it did.
Let's not forget you couldn't download the games back then.
Hey, hold on.
Yeah, it was just PS3 title.
They allowed the download to console the PlayStation option like 2 years ago.
Not always.
All right.
Yeah, that's how long it's been.
2 years ago. 2 years ago.
Somebody pay the bills right quick for me.
Victor. No, let me shout out to Ann Castro.
Yeah, show you up. And Ann Castro is my brother.
And Castle with $5. Thank you for
sir.
that, brother. He said, "Did Gears 5 sell well?"
I don't even know.
With the smiley face.
All right.
No, that shit showed dog shit.
No, but I got subscriptions.
Victor,
He sold some boxes
and
too.
nobody's playing it right now. Victor Allenstein with $5. Gamers are fickle. Once they taste cheap gaming, they will stop buying $60 games, just like PC. Subs are here to stay.
We got any more? All right, that's the last one.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh
it's about
shit!
money, right?
Oh, he pulling out the God
Yeah.
degree.
You
God,
okay, hear me. I got the goddamn. Right now, I'm flowing from the Lost Sea Scroll like my man Parker.
Yeah.
Sony Interactive believes in gamers' choice.
That's
This
correct.
is mainstream business model. During the PlayStation 1 and the PlayStation 2, they made their money on CD and DVD. During the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation 4, they make their money on Blu-ray and download. Nothing about no service streaming, right? Nothing. Even though it was there.
Even though it existed.
Whether it was on the Samsung TV or the goddamn Hachi Tachi 2000 from the Martin Show, right?
Yeah.
Don't matter. But going to the next generation, so we gonna get this bread Blu-ray, download, and streaming. We gonna corner the goddamn market. Now we go back to this article again. This brand new goddamn statement.
There's 700,000 PSN subscribers are going to continue on in the next generation. I'm not saying anything different.
I go back.
What's the major change?
Okay.
PS Now, listen, PS Now is the streaming, right?
Okay.
That is the streaming service. So what is different?
What's different?
They're just going to double down and put better. They're going to double down and just put some better content.
They
like
didn't count that bread
did,
then,
right?
But they said to expand the service, which is going to be a major part
Of
of our
course,
bread.
they're going to expand it, Z.
All right. So,
of course, they're going to expand it.
so-
That's why
so
they got.
what does he mean by this?
They're going to get Azure servers, right?
I get that.
We think they're supposed to just sit there and just let that service be the same dog shit that is.
That's what you was claiming.
They're not.
No,
That's why they're going. That's why they're going to expand it for the next generation.
Can I just ask
But
one
it's still
question?
the same exact thing. What's going?
Can I
What's
just
changing?
ask one question? So, what does mainstream form of delivery mean to you, Jay? What does that mean?
Mainstream form of delivery to me?
Yeah.
Whether it's digital downloads or physical discs, or whether you can stream it, all that's mainstream.
Well, how come they don't have it for
Everybody's
this
doing that
gen
right
then?
now.
Why don't they have it for this gen then?
They do
They're
have it
doing
for this
the
gen.
same thing this gen.
not
They do have it for this gen.
It's not.
No, they
on
don't
the
have
slide.
under that on that chart. They don't have it listed for this gen. If that's
It goes after
mainstream,
mainstream.
how you get the game.
Listen, okay, what is Sony's streaming service? Tell me, what's the name of
It's
Sony's
streaming, and now you can
tell
download.
me,
You
Moss,
can
I want you
download
to
to your
tell me-
PS4.
Tell me the name of Sony's streaming service.
It's PS Now.
Okay, how long has PS Now been out?
Since the
It's been out for a
PS3.
while.
Since the PS3.
Okay. I think we can all agree with that.
Yes.
So
always
next
existed.
year when the PS5 drops,
Uh-huh.
will PS Now still be a thing?
It still be yes, sir.
What's the
It's
fuck
gonna be a
is
more
changing? I
relevant
don't
thing.
understand.
That's
You're
what we're
taking
trying to tell
something
you,
that's
J-Dub.
5 years old,
Okay, no.
and you're forgetting that it's 5
It
years old.
wasn't
I'm not
mainstream, I
forgetting
said.
nothing.
We're telling you
It wasn't
it's
mainstream.
I don't understand.
Making it
I-
relevant.
They've been making money off of 700.
I
And
get
some
I
defeating
would
your
like
point,
to
Jay.
Subscribers.
They're making so much money to
You're
take it off of their devices.
You're
I-
defeating. You're
okay.
defeating your point, Jay.
No, I'm
not missing nothing.
You,
They
what
don't
is
have to
changing
list it this
for the
generation
old service?
because
Okay.
it's
So
not
we're just
relevant
talking- we're
mainstream to
relevant games. Why do you keep ignoring that?
Can I read? Can I read this thing? Most
Nick,
notably,
when did they add
Ryan,
notable games? When did they add
presentation
notable games that you call notable
confirms
games? When did they
that
add those?
streaming
Just now with God of
year?
War.
Next year? Was it next year? Oh no, it's this year. That's just part of PS5.
When they're
Oh,
adding
no.
Call of War.
Okay.
part of PS4, right?
And Ben 10.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro.
This is part of
You know
PS4.
what? Give me that for the
They gave
PS4.
you. They
I
gave
give
you
me
a
that for the
five.
PS4.
They launched
Listen,
PS Now on PlayStation
listen,
4
Z,
with
they gave you
goddamn Ben
a
10.
7-year-old game, right?
got
They gave
it.
you The Last of Us.
I got
They
it.
gave you that old ass game, and they gave you
I
God of
understand
War,
it.
the
I
best game ever
understand it.
fucking created.
I get it.
They gave you that is a year old,
Alright,
going
so
on 2 years
alright, so
old.
right now, right? That's in the
Is that what we
PlayStation 4.
doing?
Okay, no,
Is that what we doing?
So we talking about for the PS4, right? For the PS4. For the PS4. So
Is
you
that
saying-
better than the
No,
fucking Ben 10?
hold on.
So
for the
that
PS4.
means
Go ahead.
No. Okay, I get that. I mean, not Barry. Hey, J-Dub, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. They doing it right now for the PlayStation 4. But now let's talk about the PlayStation 5. Most notably, Ryan's presentations confirms that streaming will sit hand in hand with physical discs and
Does it
digital
not?
download. Hold on, I ain't finished.
Does it
As
not-
of, hold
does it
on,
not
let me
sit
finish.
hand in hand right
No,
now?
let me finish.
No, nigga.
Let me, physical and physical streaming as a way for the PlayStation 5.
No. It says
Oh.
physical and digital.
Streaming will sit hand in hand with physical as a way for PlayStation 5 owners to own their goddamn games.
Yuga Flame.
PS Now is a streaming service.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing?
I got
But it's
that,
not
brother.
hand in hand.
It's not hand in hand.
How is it not hand in hand? It's been hand in hand
It's
for
an
5
option.
fucking years. You dummy. You don't even have it.
Hey, yo, what's today's date? What's today's
I'm
date?
saying, listen.
What's today's date?
Okay.
What's
Let
today's
me
date?
let me calm it down, and I want to talk to
Bookmark
you.
this show.
When they say streaming will go hand in hand, that don't mean they saying game.
Bruh.
No, Trey,
Trey, why are you presentation compared to streaming?
soldier.
Will sit hand in hand with physical disc and digital
listen.
down as a way for PlayStation 5 owners. That's all.
Okay. So that statement right here, right? Ryan, let me read it again. I'm gonna read it exactly what you said, Z. Most notably, Ryan's presentation confirms that streaming will sit hand in hand with physical discs and digital downloads as a way of PS5 owners to experience their games.
Don't say
So
shit about that.
ever since 2014, I've been able to stream my PlayStation games. I've been able to download. I've been able to buy my physical. You can have a physical download. You can go to the.
So why does it say well?
Shut up and let me
means
finish
it's
talking.
coming.
And then I can download it from
says-
PS4 digitally.
Okay, I get
and
it.
then I can stream the
says
game.
well.
Hey, so what?
So
my
what is
question
different?
What's the
What is
difference?
different
Okay,
besides?
All right, look,
I mean,
okay.
I'm just asking.
Hold on, one thing. Listen, before you pay the bills.
That same slide. That same
I got it.
Hold on. Let me pay the bills and let me turn it over.
Before
to
you pay the bills, I just want to say one thing. Everything, Kratos, you're doing, brother. You slipping, you slide. I saw the tweet you put out the day that it was Porter Rock that showed you the ropes, right? Who the fuck you been to a Porter Rock, right? Now, with that being said, right? And I ain't because
I'm gonna remember this whole thing.
Sony Interactive believes, and we talking about the mainstream business. I understand you can do it now. You can been doing it, this, that, and the other. Because this is you call this the back end, right? They don't count that now as a mainstream business model because they only got 700,000 users, whatever you're using, right?
Yeah,
they don't count that as a viable source of income. But going into next generation, what they have here, next gen, the PlayStation 5, right?
Yeah.
They're talking about, again, motherfucking day and date, hand in hand.
But I need to see where they say day and day hand in hand. We're making it
well in the future.
This screenshot and what Ryan said does not say that. We're saying you're making it. We're making that
Y'all
up.
can only
We're
do
assuming
5
that
million.
they
It says it right there, hand in hand.
which I don't care, right?
You have to explain.
I really
Hey,
don't
J-Dub,
care.
you
I'm
gotta
a physical guy. I'm gonna buy it physically. But this is what I'm saying, right? What you guys can't tell me what is different from what that says than what was different from what we've been doing. Listen,
Absolutely.
We've had remote play since last generation. We've had streaming since 2014. We've had digital downloads since forever. We've had physical gaming since forever. What is different? You can't explain it. All you can do is make up what you want, but you're not explaining to me what is different based on his words.
It's not us that got to explain it.
I'm looking at the slideshow just like you guys.
They're proving it to you. PlayStation.
Prove it. Okay, Tsunami, you prove it to me.
Okay,
tell me what's
PlayStation experience can be seamless, enjoyed independent, time and place with or without a goddamn console. Digital down as a way for game PS5 owners to experience their game outlined the visible magazine has racing and enhance. Look, confirms that streaming will sit hand. Oh, okay, look. Check it out right here. Before we pay the bills, I'm gonna look directly into this goddamn camera, right? Is this what you want from me? This motherfucker says we'll sit hand in hand with physical discs and digital downloads.
It's
old school Z coming out.
It's been sitting
hand. Wait, I need a pony bill. Give me a goddamn pony bill. I need a pony bill, please.
2014.
I'm about to void my contract. God damn it.
Goddamn way.
It's been sitting there since 2014.
Hey,
what's different?
Wait,
Jay,
can I ask you a question? Jay, wait.
No, you're an Xbox guy. You can't ask me shit.
No, I'm gonna ask you a question. How can I enjoy the next generation games without a console?
Hey, that's on you. You better fucking figure it out.
Let me
PS now. You can enjoy that now without a console.
I pay
Thank
the
you.
bill. I
Yeah,
pay the bill.
let's try it this way.
Back
pay
then
the
in
bill.
2014,
Day and date.
back then you
let's
couldn't
try it
watch
this way.
PlayStation games without a fucking console. We had
Let's try it this
Samsung
way.
TVs.
I hold on.
We
We gotta
had
pay the
them
bill.
every place else.
I got it,
so
brother.
what are we doing here?
It don't mean a thing. If we ain't got that pay the bill, pay the bill, pay the
It's
bill.
nothing new.
Oh,
You guys are acting like
nothing
you're
at
doing
all.
something
If it's
new.
nothing new, then how come they don't include
You
it
just
this
ignored
generation?
the remote play.
There's
They
nothing
didn't
new.
acknowledge
They don't
you.
include it when
You've
this
ignored
generation
all the
comes.
TV
Mainstream.
Alright, hold on. Ding, 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 ding. Everybody back to the corners. We gotta pay the bills and answer some of these questions. We got some good questions
Let me
here.
pay the bill. Let me pay
We
the
gotta
bill.
scroll all the way up.
Oh
You
shit.
got McNeil Chris with like 9, I think.
Y'all got inflated. He like,
Hold
damn,
on,
we
hold
got
on.
the bill credit.
AP the shooter?
Yeah, go all the way up. I ain't see APO show. Yeah, go all the way up. Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh, hey,
Like,
okay. So Ancaster, I'm gonna start with Ancaster at the very top with the $5. He said, "Did Gears 5 sell well?" And then we got Victor Alistine with the $5. Gamers are fickle. Once they taste cheap gaming, they'll stop buying $60 games, just like the PC. Subs are here to stay. And after that, we have AP the shooter with the $5. I always pay for quality to own the shit I want. If I don't want to own it, that's a little rent. It said, "Ain't no problem, Foski."
You buy CDs?
Gears was
I hope
$5 for
he doesn't buy
$1.
digital.
Fuck
I
niggas.
really do.
Okay, appreciate that. R&B the third with $2. Kratos is back. Compat relevant to Sony. Fuck nigga. Thank you for that. $2, brother. I ain't even gonna comment on that. I'm gonna just take your $2, fuck nigga. McNeil Chris J with the $2, my brother. Hey, your R&B, shut your bitch ass up. Hey, y'all missed my bill. Hey, McNeil Chris J, we got you, brother. We sorry for that. You know how we do when we get wild. Colonius King with the $5. Mark this day as the time J Dub went out like a king. Fuck nigga. I'm gonna take your money and ain't even gonna read your shit right. Who else we got?
We got Ancaster.
Shout out to Ancaster with $5. Okay, Sony referring PS Now streaming service, nothing new. Move
Thank
on,
you.
fuck
All right,
niggas.
hold on. Let me. Also, we got Tech Money. Des make more money with sub, no secondhand renting. We got here McNeil J. Chris. Companies are chasing EA success with the subscription model, but no other company has the killer apps, which is Madden, Game Pass, Stadia, Ubisoft, Bethesda, and even Sony will never see that type of success. And this game was a fickle.
I gotta pay some more bills.
I thought Sony had the greatness.
All right,
Once you're done, I gotta pay the
Sony
bills.
does have the greatness.
Hold on. You done, Z?
Yeah.
Okay, D Batch, he said, but I have lion eyes. LOL.
Yeah.
Then we got Ricardo Perez. I wasted my prime sub on bouncy jugs. Z, I'm sorry.
Oh shit, Ricardo Perez, Jesus Christ. Listen, man, I'm sorry. Pardon me. Yeah. Xbox is dog shit. Sony ain't going day and date. Fuck is y'all talking back? I'm back in real form now.
I'm still looking for proof of the day and date. I don't care.
If we can break real quick
Because
before you go,
those
Trey.
screenshots haven't proven anything to me that we hadn't already had since 2014.
But that's why I want to ask
Lethal,
you.
show me the proof.
What are we arguing about?
I have no idea.
What they're saying,
Go ahead and explain
I honestly have no idea. They're only showing me stuff that we've already been having since 2014. I'm
So
waiting
why is he
for
saying
some
will?
new news.
Why is he saying will?
There won't be day and date though. You clearly see the fine print. It's not saying anything about day and date. Just listen.
Listen, we know
hand in
for a
hand.
fact. Listen, we know for a fact. PS Now. Wait, hold on.
How do you bolster your PlayStation lineup if you don't do day and date? How do you bolster your lineup?
How you
That's
get more
what I'm talking about.
You already proved the point.
Buy the damn game or just don't buy it at all.
Hold on, Trey.
That
Nichols,
doesn't
you
mean
already
fucking
proved your
anything.
You said that they put those.
I don't know what the fuck you just said, Trey. Trey's talking stock sometimes.
You proved your point. They put good old games on there. That's what happened. You proved your own point.
No, this is the
They
kill
put
shot.
good old games on PS Now. That made it.
If you keep putting old games, it's gonna stay irrelevant. They're making it more relevant by putting
You
newer
just
games.
said
Okay.
Grew up with no old game.
So what? They gonna put that current? So they
those
gonna
was
put that
seven.
day and
That's
date
a
on there and-
7-year-old game, and that's a fucking almost 2-year-old game. You said that. That's made it irrelevant. That made it relevant. So
What made it relevant was putting big games like God of War in there. What's gonna make it relevant?
listen,
Putting maybe
next
a game
year,
like
guess
Days
what? They
Gone
can
there.
put
What's gonna
fucking
make it
Spider-Man
relevant?
in there. That'll be a
Putting The Last of Us
2-year-old
2
game,
or
right,
Spider-Man.
Nichols?
Yeah.
They can put
Okay,
exactly.
yeah.
Who cares? They're putting 2-year-old games
so
on
everybody
there.
makes their money.
They're putting 2-year-old games on there. They're putting
But it
old ass
makes
fucking games on
money
there. Nothing
regardless.
wrong with
They
that.
take
So-
doesn't
my God,
sacrifice
no,
your
don't.
money. That's what I don't get.
Hold on. Here's
Look,
the kill shot, and then I'm gonna chat. Here's the kill shot. It's not us that you got to explain this to. You got to explain it to Jim Ryan because for some reason he didn't include that same old thing that y'all talking about been happening under this generation's model. That's what we're saying. If it's about the same old thing, if they're just going to do the same old thing, then how come it's not listed under this generation's model on that chart?
But why are they focusing on it next generation?
No, let me ask you this.
Going forward,
let me ask you this,
Mo.
Wait, hold on. If you take that little screenshot of the one that said the PS5 with the little streaming on there, and you move that over to PS4, would it be inaccurate?
Yeah, it would be inaccurate.
Can you not stream? Can you not stream with
inaccurate to Jim Ryan? You ain't gotta ask me the question. You gotta ask Jim Ryan.
It's about.
Listen,
it's not hand in hand. It's definitely not hand in hand.
You gotta ask Jim Ryan. You gotta ask Jim Ryan. Why did he put it there?
Maybe. Okay, listen. Listen. Maybe this may make more sense. Okay, and maybe I can show more of the slide here, right? But pay these two bills right quick, or before I show more.
We got Adcaster with the $5. He said, "Put up this chalkboard. Show me how Game Pass is successful without numbers."
Oh shit!
Coop Man 30 with the $5. He said, "Every time y'all boss getting y'all feeling, y'all throw streaming in to make yourself feel
right.
Thank you.
Xbox is dog shit.
Y'all will lose next year too."
Absolutely right. Now listen,
in there, like Game Pass really matters.
Listen, I'm with you 155%. I'm gonna tell you like this again, brothers. And my pony brethren, right? Listen here. It's always about the games, right? Sony got that 5. Xbox got some dog shit, right? Now they talking about this. This is their terms of success. Medium term, and they come out here long term, right? Almost. Long term.
Yeah.
And what they making their money at, and what they're going to make their money at in the long term.
Yeah. Let's go to it. Yeah.
Well, I'm looking at. Well, here we go to long term.
Yeah, it says long term, yeah.
And this is but that's the long term. And this is what they make their and what they look at they make their money at.
Long term is the look.
Okay,
that screenshot, that's the long term, right? Okay. That means they're going that exact same thing. Okay. You can buy it on. Go back up. Go back up.
No, I got because listen. For those who say why they don't do a day and date right now. Okay, here's the question, right? All they can have. These are in my slide. I can say they can handle no more than 5 million subscriptions, right? You have this right here, 5 million capacity.
And this is why they're renting those servers.
Well, I don't know who they're going to sign with, but going forward, they're going to be able to handle more traffic, right?
That's correct.
That's the reason why, again, they don't do day and date now, because if you put it in now, you're going to get 50 million goddamn.
Because they plan against You're right. You're 100% right.
That's
they plan. Listen, they plan on growing PS Now by putting more relevant titles on there. For 4 years, there was a bunch of irrelevant games in there, and we just saw a couple of weeks ago when they put God of War, which is a almost 2-year-old title, and then and they put The Last of Us, which is a 7-year-old title, in there. Made a big difference. So now they see by putting newer, older games, good quality older games on there will increase their subscription while lowering the price.
I want everybody to know.
That's what they're doing. Of course, they're going to do that.
I want everybody to know. I want everybody to know that J Dubs just said that Bloodborne was irrelevant, and I think they put Bloodborne in there 2 years after it released. Okay. So I want y'all to know that y'all God Kratos said
you got 700,000. You got 700,000 subscribers with Bloodborne, sir.
All right.
If that's all that Bloodborne did was 700 subscribers for how many years? 5 years, 6 years now that PS Now has been out, and then all they did was add God of War and The Last of Us 1 in there and got so much leverage by lowering the cost. Of course, they're going to have a major influctuation of people. Even PlayStation and PC guys, we're buying this. This is how we do it.
Can we agree Xbox is dog shit?
Dog shit.
Okay, then how do they have more Game Pass subscribers than PlayStation Now with greatness?
Oh shit!
Pardon me. Let me put the bill this way.
Easy, don't go to
wait.
I want about anything to do with
hand out.
Wait, hold on.
No, listen, that's very easy. Let me explain it. It's because Xbox guys, right? This is the main reason why Microsoft makes most of its money with Xbox Live subscription. Xbox gamers buy subscription.
Is that not how Sony makes their money?
No, listen, that's not how they make the bulk of their money. The bulk of their money is Xbox Live subscriptions. This is why
you think the bulk of Sony's is PlayStation Plus.
This is why you have to have an Xbox Live subscription.
Why did they make PlayStation Plus a mandatory thing that's been straight up?
This is why you have to have Xbox Live to even play free-to-play games. That's where their bread and butter comes from.
What J Dubs is saying is that PlayStation plans to make it mainstream just by putting a few more relevant games in there. That's
Okay,
Yes, by putting quality game.
That's what Blu-ray provides right now. That's what download provides.
Not
It's just
a problem.
a couple of more games.
All
you know what I'm saying? 6 months after release. That's
Hold up.
mainstream.
Shout out to AP the Shooter. He said, get out your feelings. It's business owning the rented. My man R&B the third. McNeil, you on the floor right now next to Critter with broken legs, crying to your white daddy. Keep this energy next gen and take your L like a man. All right, listen. All right, listen. Today's show, it's been duly noted. The receipts have been taken from the chat. Receipts have been taken on the show. All right. Listen. I tried to go out and forewarn you guys about Sea of Thieves, and then they had me to change that black pig. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. But the last thing I wanted to talk about before we take this shit over to the other thing, we get on some Ghost Recon or something. Some more information came out, and I'm gonna ask you guys again. We didn't really. I got some more, and I see that IGN also posted something. Right? Will it matter? And does it matter? Again, because now what they're saying again that the Xbox will indeed be more powerful. My man, still looking for the $10. He didn't answer the question, but shout out to you. Will it matter? Or it doesn't matter if the Xbox Scarlett is more powerful than the PlayStation 5 at launch. That means it will have the better version of the multiplats. And I don't think nobody's going to have no big bangers at the start of the gen, whatever the fuck the case may be. That shit used to start about 3 years in. Will it matter in swaying any of you persons, or will it matter to the masses or to the casuals, more or less?
Did it matter with the Xbox One X when it launched? It's the world's most powerful console.
Well, they're going to be equal. They're going to be equal in software at the launch, is what he's saying.
Yeah, but the X is way more powerful than the Pro, and has it really reaped the rewards of having the better multiplayer?
They launched with Super Lucky's Tale, but this is
but that's what I'm saying, right? That didn't stop Nintendo from dominating. That didn't stop PlayStation from dominating. It really didn't make a big difference. I don't think next generation power is really going to matter. Both of them are going to be slim. But let's say it's 2 to 3 T-flops more than the PS5. Does that really matter at the end of the day when we've seen the quality of games that can come from PlayStation that look superior? That looks superior.
J-Dubs, the games can change though.
6 T-flops.
The games can change.
We've been hoping and praying for 7 years about that, sir.
And this has been what I do. But what if Xbox start bringing bangers?
Oh shit!
It's got the most powerful console.
Okay, I'm backing the fuck away from this. I don't want
shit!
I'm gonna start off with saying
I remember when the Xbox One X launched. I remember people saying, "Okay, it's on now. It's over. Coming back. What happened? Motherfuckers ain't won an NPD since."
I will say this:
we thought Gears would knock it out the park. We thought Halo. We thought Halo 5. We thought Forza. All of these fucking Forzas. We keep thinking, and then the next games we got is the Bleeding Edges and all the AA studios.
I'm gonna say this. At one point, PlayStation 3 was performing pretty bad, right?
Yes.
And we look at the Wii U
because of the price.
The Wii U was doing trash. No shit.
The Wii U was doing.
They didn't really have any.
Because the design of the
games either in the beginning.
Yeah, the design of the console. In their marketing,
at the launch next gen.
I would never.
What happened when Nintendo? What happened when Nintendo? What happened when Nintendo? Right, they fucked up with the Wii U because of the design and the name of that console and branding. They killed that shit after 2 years. Came back, they re-upped with another console, and it's been fucking kicking ass, taking names ever since. Right? Not because it was the world's most powerful console. It's the world's most weakest console. So. People don't fucking care if you bring the games. The games have always dictated who's the winner and who's not. And I get it. We don't want to talk about the games because that's not the strong suit for Microsoft in this particular case. It's not. Time is not on their side, and the history is not on their side with that.
Hold on, let me pay the bills right quick. You see my man Beats Games, like that's a good question.
Beats Game in Life, he says $5. Says Xbox had to do day and day because they can't sell games. Ubisoft said only 18% of their sales are Xbox versions, only 18%. They can't even sell multiplats. And then we got McNeil J. Chris with the $5 holler. He said only thing that's certain next gen is that the PS5 is stronger. Tim Dog going to go into hiding. All right, I want to say this.
Nah.
You ever say Cancer?
with the $5. He said power don't mean nothing. Nintendo Switch running laps around the
because it's portable, nigga.
Yeah. You remember Z? You remember that video that Microsoft? This is from Microsoft. They came out and they said the whole power narrative, right? That only works within the first year and a half. Okay. After that, it's all about the games. It's all about the games, and you can't, folks don't care about power. Yeah. Anytime after a year, now it's about what can you do with the power you have.
Yes, sir.
Halo 5 is probably going to be a great game. It's probably going to look beautiful and all of that. But what is going to come after that? I'm hoping that they can crush it. They can come out with some of these studios and get some high quality content. But history is just not on their side when it comes to that. So it's just not.
If we're talking purely launch, then both of them are going to have. They're going to be a little sparse at launch. Okay. So if the Xbox is more powerful, it could help out a little bit. But here's the thing that I see that's going to happen. Whose fucking mic is that?
Somebody eating some bubble gum or some shit?
Yeah, somebody scratching their ass with sandpaper? Okay. All right. So with that being said, here's what I see PlayStation Nation doing. The PlayStation 5 is going to be backwards compatible. They're going to say, ain't shit out this generation. We're still playing greatness from PlayStation 4. We got Ghost of Tsushima and blah, blah, blah. Yep. That's what they're going to do. You know what I'm saying? So Microsoft, they can't.
Microsoft is going to do the same thing, right?
They got to have their marketing. But what software do they have? They can't make that argument. They got to really calm the
360. How did they sell you this generation? 360.
Well, but ain't nobody gonna fall for that. I'm just saying they gotta have their marketing up for the next generation games. They really gotta.
Nethos, what game were you playing the other day? What version of Halo were you?
I am testing Halo Reach. Look, it's at 60 frames now.
Yes, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? This is their thinking on that. That is what the Scarlett is gonna be. They'll probably run it at fucking Halo Reach at 8K. They're gonna sell you on that the Xbox 360 games. Because this generation, what games do you really want to push forward this generation?
No, I don't think.
Name a game in this generation that Xbox made that you really want to see in all its glory on Scarlett.
I'm going to say,
but I can give you a whole slew of games that you want to see from this generation on the PS5.
For sure.
I know some sequels I want to see. I want to see a Rise 2 sequel.
Oh shit.
Rise is dog shit. I don't get this whole obsession with Rise. Rise is fucking dog shit, dude.
It ain't gonna bring it home. It ain't gonna bring the bag home.
Hey, Nethos, Rise is their best looking game that they've had this generation on.
I'm gonna say this, man.
I think Gears 5.
The Xbox One,
pretty good.
The Xbox
outside of Halo, Gears, and Forza,
bad though.
Oh yeah.
Xbox One launch was dog shit. I mean, it was better than the PlayStation 4. But again, that's comparing the cup of piss to the shit sandwich. It was dog shit in comparison to other generations. And that's why they fell off, because if that's what they had to offer when PlayStation went on the roll, people was like, oh, this shit is better. You know what I'm saying? So we need to get off that Rise and that Sunset Overdrive and all that other dog shit, man.
I'm going to predict what's going to happen. And this is my fear, right? My fear. Xbox guys haven't been ingrained in this generation because back when 2013 happened, they were scarred when it came to power. They were scarred. So they really feel in their heart that the only reason Xbox lost because they didn't have the power on day one. Mm-hmm. So I feel like if the Scarlett does not have the most powerful console, they're just not going to buy that console.
Tim Dog gonna have a meltdown that don't happen.
Tim Dog is not gonna buy nobody. Xbox guys will not buy that console.
Hold on, pay the bills right quick. My man R&B the 30 said, I hope Knack 3 is a banger. And Kansas put bots need to get over that power nonsense sounding like scoring women from 2013, 2019. But listen, a quick segue. Moss, are you on for tonight or are you about to take a nap? We doing Ghost Recon?
I gotta get me some eat me some food, get me my Metamucil, then I'm ready to go. But Trey got it. Trey and Noah, y'all ready? And then I'll just hop in the fourth man.
Are we rocking or no? Not. I'm gonna go out there.
I'll be in the party.
Okay. Well, listen, ladies and gentlemen. Shameless plug. Listen, if you want to help support your boy, look at that. 87% to my goal. I got 19 hours there. Almost there. Like I said again, That's probably like 1,000 bits or 2,000 bits, about $10, $15. I got my personal goal set on Twitch. But like I said again, if you have Amazon Prime or Twitch Prime, you can subscribe to your channel way for free. We're going over there. I'm gonna got some exclusive shit actually I'm gonna do there. And I'm gonna ask you right now, is this what you want from me? I can be a little bit more raw and raunchy on Twitch, you know what I mean? But that's the link there, you know what I mean? Come on over. We about literally 2 seconds. Come on over. I got some more shit to pop, you know what I mean? And some more shit to show on the screen. We're gonna have some fun. Fuck it. We won't cut the fuck up. Moss, how long is it gonna take you to get back? You gonna get back?
About 15, 20 minutes, man.
Say no more. But between the 15 20 minutes, I can show you one shit. I got some shit to pop. Come on over.